So tonight we're going to be working on some more automation of things. Okay, the game was perfectly smooth before I switched over to actually capturing it. Yeah, it was totally fine. I had perfect frame rate, and now streaming is causing it to be less frame rate. So probably a GPU issue then, I guess, right? Probably just like overloaded. Anyway, so is the oh yeah, right, I turned off game sounds. That's what I do when I go AFK. So we are gonna be trying to automate 3 to 4 different things today. I still can't hear these guys. Nothing? Nothing from these guys? I turned it back on, right? Hostile creatures? Nothing? Nothing from these? Let me guess. Hold up. Let me see. Sound settings. Windows. Windows! Why is my output device one of my monitors? My monitors do not have speakers. What is those the jeez. Why? Why? It was working perfectly fine less than 30 minutes ago when I was recording a video. So it's not even, you know what? Windows is just dumb. Windows is dumb. We can say it. We're allowed to say it. Anyway, so we want to automate some zinc production over here because it's actually pretty easy to do. I think you get the zinc nuggets, and that is from, oh, it's from this. No, wait, hold up. Is that alloy? Zinc ink? No, something. There's some way to automate zinc. There's some way to automate zinc. I think you get, no, it's tough production. That's what it is. That's what it is. Yeah, so we make tough, and this is easy to get because you just get andesite and cobblestone, mix that together with some lava, and then you get it, and then you get one tough. And that's it. Pretty easy. And then we can crush this tough down, and crushing it down actually gives us 3 zinc nuggets. So it's a 1 to 3. Now, we have about 30,000 tough already. So very good. We can sell maybe half of that in the shops or whatnot, and then we can, crush down the rest of it. So like the computer blows up. Yeah, I mean, par for the course. You mean that's not happening every stream already? And then I also want to try and figure out, and we might have to go too creative for this. I want to try and figure out how to automate enchanting because I sold, oh man, did I sell a lot of enchantment books today. I made 600 diamonds today. Look at this. These 400 brand new from today. We had 1 diamond at the end of the last stream. So all of these are brand new. And then Foxy owes me 200 diamonds. So yeah, we need to work on getting this automated. Also, we have all of these diamonds right here. The tunnel bore we need to work on a little bit. We need to put the backpack onto the tunnel bore. Yeah, it's gonna be good, everyone. It's gonna be very good. We have a lot of stuff that we need to do. So many diamonds that should make a beacon. Wait, hold up, Liz. But we already did. That's after the diamond beacon. Yeah, bro. Seems so early. It's because the sun's still out. Yeah, summertime, man. Summertime be like that. It gets depressing when like the sun's going down as I start streaming. It's like, oh, okay, this is great. Thanks. What is this? What's happening? What is happening here? Manifold, thank you for a 15 stream streak. It is missing the beacon. Yeah, we should probably go to the nether at some point, but we don't really need a beacon. It's just kind of, just kind of is what it is. And then there was a third thing that I wanted to do. Obviously, sugarcane. Sugarcane is the one thing that we should do. So what do you guys want to do first? Zinc. Oh, there's also diorite. So there's 4 things. There's zinc, there's diorite, plus granite crafting, because we can sell those things. And also we really, oh my god, we really need to turn that quartz into diorite. I never thought I would say this, but we have too much quartz. We have 218,000 quartz blocks. Please. We need to stop. We have too much. I'm selling it for 9 diamonds a stack, or 9 stacks a diamond. And we have not sold nearly enough of it. We have actually 24 diamonds. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. This is a very temporary shop, but I got return customers coming back, so that's good. I feel like we need a torch right here. Make rose quartz? I don't think there's any real use for like actual quartz blocks. We could make rose quartz. We do have like 5,000 redstone. We could make rose quartz. We can make a lot of rose quartz, but that requires like the actual nether quartz. Oh, we can turn it back into nether quartz. What? Okay, no, that's actually really good to know. That's really good to know, actually. So we're selling 36 stacks of nether quartz for a diamond? Bro. What is this at? This is 64 for a diamond. This obviously needs to be more. This needs to be much more. We need to do this more. Hold up. We're going to click on this guy. Actually, can I delete this? We're gonna do like 9 stacks of regular quartz for a diamond. Where's quartz at? Quartz. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we actually don't have that many. That's why I'm not doing that. You've dug up rose quartz IRL? That sounds pretty cool. Oh man, I once found an actual fossil, like a real fossil in Hawaii, which was kind of surprising actually, because Hawaii is like all volcanic. But it was one of those little spirally dudes. Found it in the side of a giant rock at the beach. Huge rock. Went back the next time with a hammer and a chisel, and it was gone. Somebody yoinked it. The whole rock was gone. But like all the other rocks were there. It was like a giant boulder. It's like, 500 pounds. So the rock was stolen. Somebody put effort into taking that rock away. I was like, wow. That rock specifically, because it's like 100 rocks there, 100 boulders. But just that one. I don't know. Where'd it go? How did they do it? Some big strong guy. Big strong guy came over and picked it up. Almost stole the rock. I know. I was gonna steal the little guy from it. I was probably gonna accidentally destroy the little guy from it. Probably not even make that much of a dent in the rock, but I was gonna try. It's cursed. Yeah, there is that folklore. Yeah, don't take rocks from Hawaii. Your house will burn down or get flooded or something like that. There it goes. Okay, so zinc is a pretty good thing to automate. Okay, we are actually getting game sounds. Gotta make sure. 15 stream streak, very nice. 500,000 name diamond redeem. You're getting desperate. Getting desperate. Let's see. This is a very long message. Age verification? Yeah, that's a fun thing, isn't it? Okay, so zinc is actually going to be really easy, or at least it should be. So what do we need for this? We need ourselves not a depot. We need a basin. We need mechanical press. We probably need some of these. Probably need some gearboxes. We should make some more gearboxes. Probably some chain drives. Probably gonna need some funnels. I should make some more brass funnels. Probably gonna need some of them. And probably gonna need some depots. Probably gonna need some drains. We should go drop off some things, actually. We got too much stuff. Too much stuff in the inventory. One of these days, I'll decorate this base, but not this day. Not today. We got better things to worry about right now. Oh yeah, no, we need to put a spirit hatch on the thing, and then these can just stay in here. I haven't really been using the magnet that much. I guess I probably should. Is there a reason not to when we're around the farm? Bro. Mechanical press? Yeah. I said what I said. I don't have any codes to give out, I'm sorry. Speaking of codes, the capes are going to be coming up on the weekend. So stay tuned for Minecraft news this Saturday, because that is going to be Minecraft Live. Actually, it's going to be happening at 11:30 a.m. Eastern time. I believe that's what it is. They always do the things in Eastern. Always got to convert to the time zones. But yeah, that's what's going to be happening. Okay, so we need to get andesite out of here. I'm imagining it's going to be a shorter Minecraft Live, just because. Oh, this might actually be kind of difficult, because they're going to be slightly teasing the next update after Chaos Cubed. It's probably going to be mostly a recap of what's in Chaos Cubed. I doubt they'll mention Tiny Takeover, but that would be interesting if they did. And then they're going to be showing some Minecraft Dungeons 2 stuff, I imagine. It's releasing this year. Like, they gotta be at some point. Hopefully gameplay, if not a trailer. And then maybe a teaser or something for Minecraft Movie 2. That's what, like, all the capes are for. But, like, they just started filming that. So I don't know why the capes are Minecraft Movie 2 themed. How are we going to get andesite out of this? Because andesite is really tucked in there, actually. It ends right here, but this is turning it into alloy. So we really need to steal it from, like, this one. Maybe we can... We can do a request on this. Yeah, we can like grab a frog from this or something. I keep expecting to like stay up in the air after I fly. I expect this to be like creative flight. Like it just stays up there, but no, you fall down. You gotta hold shift to stay. Interesting. And then you got all these little fart particles. Particles. Let's watch another Minecraft live already. I mean, you don't have to watch it. You could just watch my like 4-minute video after it's done. Because they don't announce that much anymore. Yeah, I didn't realize that zinc was a thing. So I'm thinking we're gonna have to use a mechanical arm. I think what we'll have to do is we'll have to have like a funnel coming out of this, dropping andesite. Kind of like how we have this right here. So we'll have like a funnel like dropping andesite or something. And then... Because we need to grab it from like before it gets turned into here. That's important. Is this one got lava in it? No, this is just mixing things. Okay, yeah, so we'll grab a funnel out of this one. It's gonna be a little bit messy, but that's fine. So let's do that. That's gonna be the starting point for this. Boop, and then we'll configure every time. No, please flip around. Thank you. I want you to be dropping full stacks. Then we'll get an arm off of that. Luckily, we can just plug an arm onto this. They don't have that much downwards reach though. They can go really far to the side, but not that much downwards. So I don't know if an arm right here is actually gonna work, but we could probably put an arm like over, somewhere. We'll put an arm somewhere. So we need to grab the stuff from right there. We're gonna grab cobblestone. That should be pretty easy. Cobblestone's right here. We can grab cobblestone from right here actually. And then we just need to put that into a basin. Which is actually really easy. Or really just like a funnel into the basin. Now, he left and rejoined. Just say you hate me. Right then, let's grab a couple chests on this. I just had to figure out like the actual logistics of how to move these items around. So we should just be able to do it every single time. Just be able to do it like this. And then... Actually, how do we do these ones? We have like a little bit of a weird system right here, but... It does work out. Normally when we have a basin, we do like some funnels on the sides of the chests. So this chest is probably going to have to move over to make room for this. So we'll probably have the basin be right here. We want it to be, of course, lined up with all the rest of them. We have a whole line of these presses going just all the way down the farm. Plus like a couple extra on the front. Too complicated. Get the TNT. I would say get the wither, but this is Java edition, so, you know. not even that funny. Let's grab some tuff as well. We need a little bit of an item filter on that basin there. Let's see, how much tuff do we actually have in here? That's a great question. 224,000. No, just 224. That's unfortunate. Also, another idea I had for this base is we could totally just put these little access points literally anywhere. We could just put these anywhere. Like, we could totally just have another access point right here. And it would just grab things from storage. So we could drop off items right here. It would go to storage. And then we could just, like, request items right here from storage. We could have one down there. We could have one, like, by the mob farm. We could have them everywhere. Literally everywhere. Like, we could actually... I'm getting distracted already. But you know the deal. I gotta say what I'm saying. We could actually have one, like, right here. And it would grab items off of that chain inside of it. Because that chain's linked up to the system. So it would work. Also... I know. There's boxes. There's spawners. We gotta put the spawners. There's 100,000 things to do, man. I need to stream for like 48 hours straight, and then we'll get it done. When we get into the sugarcane farm after we do the zinc. Gotta do one thing at a time. This guy, he's trying to get me distracted over here. Right then, we'll just put that one right there. That doesn't really matter. We also need to get the packager and the frog and all that, and then a... Ooh, I do actually want to get the... What do you call it? What do you call it? I want to get a stock switch threshold doohickey on here, which means that we're going to need one of these guys on... No, that's not where I want you. These guys right here. Nope, flip that around. Get our tough. Set that as the item filter. And then we also need to get some pipes into here. Now, this should be... I was going to say it should be easy, but I don't want to jinx it. It should be easy. I mean, we can just grab from... We can probably steal some power from this right here to run another pump. Watch your mouth. What got said? Somebody say something bad and I didn't see it. Dang. I like reading the hate comments. Techno. Hi, welcome in. Glad you like the videos. This should be easy. Famous last words. That's why I didn't say it. That's why I did not say it. I knew. I learned my lesson. It took like, 10 years, but I learned my lesson. Okay, yeah. So we're just going to steal a wee bit of power from this. This isn't really spinning that fast. It's only doing 500. I could break his whole system just by doing that. Oh, you know what? We could also just steal power directly from my base. Right here. And then... Okay, no, that's already working. And then I want to pump... a pump right here. I'm glad we made so many things, because now we just have, like, all the materials that we need. It's great. We're going to flip that around the opposite direction. So, like, right now, it's not pumping anything out, even though it really should be. I don't know. I don't know why it's not. Oh, right. This is going to be so annoying. It's always difficult to, like, rotate things how you want them. Because, like, obviously, like, we need this to go, like, this, and now it's, like, how do you do that from like, here? Because, like, you gotta... I mean, we can move it. We can move it out by a block. It doesn't necessarily have to be right there. That would probably that would help my cause. That would be exactly what we need. Because now we just do this and this. That's great. Okay, we're gonna flip that around. So I don't get a face full of lava. Quite yet. Not quite yet. So put one of those right there, and then we should see. Yeah. Okay. Great. That's gonna be spewing. It's spewing. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! What do you think I am? Lava, fire immune? How's there lava up here now? What? Okay, it placed it above us. That's great. Stuff takes a while to flow away. There we go. And then just like that. And then that works. Okay, great. Stealing power from my base. Is that stealing? It feels like it. I get the same dopamine hit, so it feels like stealing. Let's see. We can also put a table right here. I don't think it really matters, though. We can just make the arm put directly into that. Now, we do need to figure out where to put this arm. This is my last mechanical arm. We need to steal stuff from here. We need to steal stuff from here. And then we need to put it into there. And then the middle point of all of this is going to be... Can I do right there? Oh, wow. There's no way that that reaches. There's no way that that reaches. From here to there? I love these arms. Oh. Incredible. Watching for 2 years? That's a crazy long time. Thank you so much. I think I did miss that. IP. It's an invite-only server for content creators, but glad you're interested in joining. It means we're doing something right. Magic arms. I mean, I feel like it. You got good reach. Yeah, next time I play vanilla, I'm gonna be like trying to fly and like trying to bouncy boot everywhere and like talking about frogs, and I'm not gonna be lava immune. I can't instant mine with my pickaxe. Gonna be spoiled. There is a reason that a lot of people don't play vanilla after playing create, but not me. I'm still doing it. Okay, so now we just need to get this guy into there. I think we just... Oh, we already had chain drives? Can I just go this way with it? I can't just go this way with it? Can I go this way with it now? I can... What? That doesn't seem like it works. What is this one? Oh, it's just an encased shaft. Very difficult to see these right here. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess we can just do a shaft right here. Chain drives confuse me. Is this just a shaft as well? It is just a shaft. Okay, great. Well, I mean, this was actually fairly easy. A little bit of struggle to get it to work, maybe. But then mechanical... Is it not... Oh, you know what? I think it's a mixer, actually. It's a mixer. One of you guys was like, this guy doesn't know. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. It's a mixer. Yeah, okay. How do we get a mixer? Yeah, it's not this guy. Also, that was not rotated the right way. So, right then, mixer. Oh my, do you guys remember mixer? Is that a thing that anyone on the internet remembers? I saw someone's like Twitter profile had like their primary link was like mixer. I was like, oh, I've aged. I've aged significantly, suddenly. Rapidly deteriorated mentally. I need to move this bed downstairs. I don't know why I haven't done that. I keep coming up here sometimes to grab my items, but they're not there anymore. I don't have mixer favorited. I don't know. That's at least 80% of the video. I mean, that is like the whole point of discovery, is finding out. I found out. That's the fun part. It's a series for beginner. 5 of these mixers. Maybe I made too many mixers. Make a real home tonight? No, not tonight. We got more important things to do than build a house. That's been the story. Oh my god, this thing. Why does this one require a cog and all the other ones are shafts? Why is this one got to be different? Why this one specifically? Now make sure you're from. We're literally busy doing something else right now. We're not procrastinating. Yeah, listen, I'm going back to my roots. Caveman. Caveman is my roots. How is there... That shouldn't be there. I got a magnet turned on. Restream shrink, very nice. Welcome in. Right then, so cog goes here. Gonna break out some of this. And then... What can we do here? What can we do? Been a while since I messed with cogs. I think just a gearbox. Yep, okay, great. In case all this stuff... Someone told me that it helps with lag. I don't know if that's real. There we go. And now we're making tough. But you know what we're not doing? We're not crushing it down. So we need to get another step in this. And that is because we're going to put it into... You have to use the specific crushing wheel, or can you use the mechanical doohickey? Oh god, what's it called? There is this, I always forget the name of it. Too far. Where'd it go? This one? The millstone. This got 500 red sand in it, by the way. Still don't know how to fix that. Crushing wheel, mill. Yeah, that's what I want to know. If it's the millstone will work. Because the millstone's a lot easier. Where is the vanilla one? That's not colorful. Stone millstone? Regular millstone. How do you make it? I'm pretty sure it's just like a cog and a thing. One of these. Where is the vanilla one? Millstone, here we go. Yeah, it's just like, yeah. Hickey sounds about right to you? Yeah, I mean, that's about how I get by. I just, let's make not quite 23 of those, but, you know, a couple dozen, 100. Okay, let's see. Let's see if I can't throw a millstone onto this right here. Whoops, not like that. And then we have a backpack full of, like, thousands of tough somewhere. Oh, I think it's, this is the pink one. Oh, by the way, I did make another backpack. I want you guys to see if you can figure out why I made this. Because I have another backpack now with you know, triple tier 3 upgrades. This one also has triple tier 3s, and so does the primary now. I spent a lot of diamonds. A lot of diamonds on that. So, what am I doing? Grab some of this. Gonna have an empty hand for that. 2 a.m. for you and you can't sleep because it's too hot? Understandable. I have been there. All right, of course we got a magnet on. Oh, you have to use the crushing wheels? Seems like you have to use the crushing wheels. Yeah. Well, guess we're gonna go make some crushing wheels then. They're not expensive. It's just like, you know, it's just a pain because now I got to figure out a way to put them in the system. Shoot on it. I don't think that would really matter for this because if it doesn't pick it up, then it's not gonna do it, right? Even if it has like an output on it. Let's see. Boop, boop. Yeah, no, it's still not gonna do it. Gotta use the grindstones. Or the, what are these called? Crushing wheels? Yeah, gotta use the crushing wheels. Okay, that's fine. Well, yeah, we'll go make 2 of those real quick. No biggie. We could steal... You know what? That's actually a good point. We could steal these ones. I need to move this entire thing downstairs at some point, though. We need to build a new workshop. So we're just gonna do new crushing wheels. Did I favorite these? I did not favorite these. Ooh, that's not... What am I trying to spell over here? Oh my god. Can't spell for nothing. So it's just all andesite alloy planks and then some stone in the middle. Nothing I can handle. I mean, wait. Still don't think that would really work. Yeah, see, that still has all 64 tough in it. It's not gonna go in there. It don't work, my guy. Unfortunate. Let's see. Doop, and then boop, and boop, and boop, and boop. At least this makes 2. That is nice. It makes 2. Every time. I really need to hook this up to main power, but I haven't because I'm like, you know, we're gonna turn it into not this at some point. I do love the animations of this. It's so cool. Boop. Bam! Crushing wheel. Okay, great. Give me these. Not even a problem. Hardly an inconvenience. Been watching since 2017? Oh my god. That is way too long. Jeez. You enjoying Java? Java's good. Java's good. It's got options. Bedrock's good too though. They're both good. Let's see. This is actually working. Oh yeah, no, look at this. It's making plenty of tough right now. Okay, great. So we don't... no, we'll put a packager on that. But now we're going to... Oh, now we have to put this into the crushing wheels. Now, luckily for us, we can just steal some power from right here. So that's going that... It's going the wrong direction. Interesting. You know what we'll do then? We will put another... Can I put another one on this? Not really. There is a gearbox that lets you, like, customize it. It's this one. Andesite configurable gearbox. It's kind of expensive. But I think it's probably what we need to use right here. How do we make that? It's a little, I mean, it's not expensive, but like it's more costly than the other gearboxes because it requires the 4 big ones. But then you put it down, right, and it's just like this. So then you also have to click on it with a shaft. You know what? We also need to get rid of this one, so we can do that, and then this one, and then this one. Yep, no, that's right. And then gear right here. Cog! I apologize. There's no gears in Bossing Say. Okay, there we go. So now we can put this crushing wheel on it. Boom, that's going... Still the same direction? Doesn't deal damage, though. Sometimes it's really hard to tell which way things are going. But it's going counterclockwise. Wasn't it also going counterclockwise right here? It's also going counterclockwise right there. So normally gearboxes invert. So what's happening? What is happening? Another gearbox. How about that? That one's not connected. You know what? We can just do one less stupid thing and then just do that. How about that? Yeah, we could have just done that from the start. Yeah, it always does damage. You have two working ones, so I guess we didn't need that specialty box there. But you know, I wanted to show it to you. I thought it'd be fun. My apologies. Wasting time. Right then. So now we need to put the other one off of the side of this, which I can't click there. Okay. It's got to go, not like that. There we go. Yeah, it's got to go right here. Oh, also you can't click on that with a shaft, apparently. There we go. That should work. So now if I stand in here, yeah, that hurts. Okay, great. Oh god, I could not break that for some reason. I was like, no, I don't want to die. No, I'm too young and pretty. Well, we know that last one's a lie. Okay, so this will work. So then we're just going to take items straight out of here. And... then we can, like, compact them down over here. Is it just me, or does that look a little bit off-center? I think it's just because, like, the dark texture of it's on this side of it. But yeah. So now if we take this... Oh, does it not work on this? Hold up. This is working, right? Did I do something wrong? What's happening? Hold up. Crushing wheel, crush it down, and does it... I think you might need to use a belt. Yeah. Fascinating. Unfortunate. Well, okay, that's fine. We can manage. We can manage a belt. That's not where that needs to go. It needs to go right here. And then at least to right here. And then we also need to power this as well. Gosh, dang it. Hopefully we can just do this. And then put a shaft right there. Yeah, there we go. Now we're cooking. Yes, there we go. Okay. Fantastic. Casper, welcome back for 73 months. Dang. Very long time. Hopefully you're doing great. Welcome back. I mean, again. For the 73rd time. Okay, so that little bit of tough over there was just from, you know, the one issue. And then we're just going to send this straight into another basin, press it down, and turn it into actual zinc itself. So I'll get one more of these dudes. We're going to need one of these presses right here. It's already been 40 minutes of stream. How does this happen? How does this happen? I think we can get rid of this one. And then... Oh yeah, no, look at that. Just go straight in. That's nice. I kind of don't want it to be at that height, though. I kind of want it, for no particular reason, to be a block higher. Yeah, we're just gonna let it keep shooting across the room, by the way. This is the way. This is the way. I don't know if this is gonna make it more or less difficult to power. Maybe having it lower would be better, actually. Because then we could just steal power from that. Okay. Well, I wanted to do a funny. Not even a funny, necessarily, but, you know, I wanted to keep things mildly consistent. Okay, that should press down, and then that'll give us a zinc ingot at some point as well. Yeah, there we go, zinc ingots. Now it's gonna start making like trapdoors and stuff, so you have to either take those items out immediately, or you have to filter this to only be zinc. But I mean, you should do both. You should do both. Right. Also, this thing is only sending out individual items at a time, which is stupid. That is what we like to call capital S stupid. Exactly 64. That's going to be a lot better. So that's going to go from 3 to 24. Okay, great. So 6 goes up to 33. That's pretty good, actually. So every stack of this is a couple zinc. Fantastic. Design the whole thing around shooting stuff everywhere. I would, except lag is something that I should be concerned about, but so far I haven't been. Right then, so now we just need to take these items out, and I think I might just do an arm for this. And we're just going to put them into, I guess, a chest right here. I don't know. Right, let's go ahead and actually empty out the inventory. Oop. Now, zinc is useful for a lot of different things, including, but not limited to, selling. A lot of selling. And also, you know what? I think I'm gonna do... Let's do a shoot on this. Let's do a couple shoots, and then we can get like 3 double chests on this real quick. Because it's not really gonna be producing that much actual tough for us, but we have just so much. Is this Bedrock? This is Java Edition, but it's still quite fun. We've been having a great time on here. It's actually a bit more interesting because we come from Bedrock Edition. Lot more to learn. I think so, anyway. Although I will have a new tutorial coming out tomorrow, and it's really good. I'm actually really excited for it. I think it's a really good design. I cooked it up last night, 3 in the morning, and then I refined it today. Because there was one thing where I was like, oh man, this part kind of isn't great if you have this game rule toggled. Which, like, you know, some people do have this game rule toggled. And then I was like, I was using a chain. And then I was like, man, I need a shorter chain. Candles! There's a candle in the next tutorial. Because it's the same, like, basically the same deal as a chain, but it's shorter. Which is crazy. I was like, man, I need a half chain. What could I possibly do for this? And then, boom, candle. Absolute lifesaver right there. So I think we took out all the andesite. No? What are we missing? Something is stopped. Something hath stoppeth. Andesite, cobblestone. Oh, is it full? No, it's full. That's right. Yeah, it wouldn't be able to put more in here because it's full. Yeah, so it's gonna back up again, but that's fine. We're totally chill. Make a chest for zinc ingots. Yeah, that's what this is gonna be right here. Now, do we want to do zinc ingots or zinc blocks? I feel like blocks is the better way to go, because of inventory reasons. Like, we really should be making iron blocks at this point. If we go ahead and we look at the storage system real quick, you can see why. We have... Oh, that's the wrong one. This guy. We have... How much is in here? We have 31,000 iron, which is taking up a third of a vault. We only have 16 volts, so we should probably start turning iron into... into blocks. Okay, now as for this one, we can just put another basin right here. We can just do boom and boom. We'll just, oh yeah, where's all my stuff at? Give me all that, thank you. Don't really need this zinc trapdoor. Can that be our indicator item? Boom. Zinc trapdoors. Yeah, the weighted ejectors are actually really fun. I have messed with those before, just not on this world. I actually don't want you right there. I want this guy to go in, and then one of these right here. Thank you. And then we'll just do another gearbox. Yeah, no, basically the weighted ejectors just launch things forever, and it's fantastic. We should take some of these real quick. Did I only get... No, I got a full stack of it. There's one in the hotbar, though. Yeah, so zinc blocks. And then... Yeah, you can craft that back down. Okay, good. Just wanted to make sure. And then... I would love to get the items out, like, this way. Oh, you know what? We totally can. Yeah, no, we're totally just gonna do that. Hold up. This is gonna be the silliest system. The silliest system that's ever existed. You're gonna love this. And if you don't love it, then you just don't like fun. What can I say? Boop, and then that needs to be on the block form. There we go. Now, we still need to figure out one little thing at the end of this, but it should be pretty fine. There we go. That's going to turn it all into zinc blocks. Oh, yep. Okay, so here goes our blocks. Now, the funnels, it technically should, like, pick up items going upwards like this, but they kind of don't. It's very silly that they don't. I think that they should, but they absolutely do not. So what we're going to need to do is another suggestion. Any suggestions, anyone? Please help me. Also, we can move this in by 1, which we probably should do. Yeah, we'll move it in for 1. I'm not an absolute monster. So I guess we don't need that there. Chutes, ladders. I like these suggestions. Keep them coming. Actually, I played Chutes and Ladders the other week. Like a couple months ago. And, you know what? Not all it's chalked up to be. It could be better. It could be better. I said it. I said it. So I was thinking that we would get like a depot right here, and then a funnel, but this kind of needs to, we'd have to move this back up. It would be a little bit silly, but I mean, we could do it. Oh, that's going the wrong way. Come back, please. Yeah, so this is like obviously a very silly solution. But I mean, it does work. And then I also kind of want another brass funnel off of that one, just so it drops like a couple at a time. But I guess it doesn't really matter. We could use a vertical vault. You're right. We could. I'm not gonna. But we could. Oh my god. Come on now. There we go. Okay, so that should bring everything out. And then turn it into nuggies, and then put it into here, and then it goes into here, gets turned into, or sorry, nuggies, ingots, blocks, goes up. Boom! First block of the build. Look at that. Incredible, everybody. Absolutely incredible. I just threw my potatoes in there. What's happening? Yeah, without that block, it will just make trapdoors. Just all the trapdoors. So many trapdoors. See you later, Big Show. We'll see you sometime soon. If in doubt, frog it. We could actually just frog it. Yeah, I do like to have all the frogs at the same level. That is my one character flaw. My singular character flaw. The only one. Let's see. We could do a gearbox right here and then a shaft. That would save us one individual shaft. If we did this. And then technically we don't need this one now either. Oh wait, hold up. Is this one not? Oh, right. No, we'd have to use that specialty one. Where's the specialty guy at? Am I still using that somewhere? Oh, I'm using it right here when I do not need to be anymore? Yeah. Because that can just be a vertical now. Lot of gearboxes happening here. It's hard to keep it all straight. There we go. And then this one's got to be rotated too. There we go. Okay. Okay, we figured it out. We simplified it at just the tiniest little bit. Little bit less messy now. I mean, it's pretty bad, but like, it's fine. This is also, this one has to be the specialty one, actually. That one's got to be specialty so that it goes downwards. And then that wheel's got to go on there. Okay, I think that is actually everything now. Yes, okay, that's everything. For real this time, no backsies. Great, now we got blocks of zinc. So this is gonna take quite a while. That's a weird texture. It's gonna take quite a while to make a bunch of those. But we have plenty of storage in there. It's actually already ran through a double chest of the stuff, so that's pretty acceptable. I think we'll run through, get rid of all this, and then I don't know if I really need zinc for anything. So the primary reason to use zinc is going to be for the copycat blocks. And people use, oh, so many copycat blocks for building. So it should be pretty good. Yeah, so basically if you put it into a stone cutter, you just have so many options. We've disabled like almost like all of the backpack upgrades that exist in the regular mod pack. So we don't have like the crafting or the stone cutter or the magnet or like the netherite or the most anything. We just have some stack upgrades. Although Stan today was like, oh man, I could use the crafting upgrade for the backpack. That'd be pretty cool. And I was like, I agree. Toughen the first basin. Oh yeah, there's a few bits in there. Yeah, it's just from breaking the wheels. No big deal. No big deal. This actually kind of runs through it pretty fast. You know what we could do? We could do a smart shoot on this to just drain out a bunch of the tuff. But I do want to put a bunch of tuff into storage and then start selling it because people also like to build with tuff. There is a lot of tuff blocks in here. These are very nice. People really like these. So we're going to move a few thousand of this into deep storage real quick. Let's just do deep real quick. Being able to pick block from the backpack would also be pretty sweet. It's not really banned. Everything was just kind of voted on. They just wanted like a pared back version of the mod, basically. Because I think Chosen was saying we were lucky to even get backpacks in the first place. So I was like, oh man, I would literally be suffering and dying if it were not for the backpacks. There are so many items in this mod. I don't know how you would ever survive without a backpack. Oh, also, I'm completely forgetting that we can just Control-Shift-Q this. Let's smash down another, like, 8,000 of it. Come on, little froggy. Come on, little froggy. You can go fast in this, little froggy. They move 9 stacks at a time. It's pretty good for being a frog. Also, I'm glad I got the name of that one right. I mean, you know, they're a sizable frog, actually. Let's hear they had hundreds of shulkers. Oh, yeah, no. That is ridiculous. Yeah. I feel like the backpack, it's overpowered, but it needs to be. Minecraft has way too many items, man. If this was still like Minecraft like 1.10, then we would be doing pretty okay with just like shulkers and vanilla. But there's been so many items added over the years that shulkers are not good enough anymore. They tried with the bundle, but I feel like they really did not do enough with the bundle. I've said it so many millions of times, but you need to be able to put some non-stackable items in the bundle. 8 items. 8 non-stackable items should fill it up. Hold like 4 stacks of items in the bundle. So holding 1 regular stack of items is not enough. It's not enough. They could have made it so much better than what it is. It serves a purpose, but it's a very like niche purpose. And it really doesn't help you with your inventory that much. Right then, so that is zinc production figured out. And also all this. Oh, you know what we didn't do? We didn't get frogs and packagers and all that. So on that wasp herder? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Is that really gonna be the Silk Touch name? Bro. Oh, shoot. Okay. Oh, only 8 levels for that? Oh, that's not so bad at all. So on that wasp herder. Okay. Oh, I don't have 8 levels. Does this still work? Okay, good. Oh, 70 levels already. Okay, well, thanks. Jeez. So on that wasp herder, wow. Yeah, so the name redemptions are only on... Oh, actually, oh. No, so there was another name and item I didn't see from Nintendo. This was 2 weeks ago. It's actually supposed to be Silk Song, which means that both of our pickaxes are actually named. Well, shoot. I didn't make this up. This is just what it is. Shoot, I mean, what other tool would you like? We got the fishing rod, we got the crossbow, we got the bow, golden boots, diving boots, we got the sword. Actually, some of these are going to be too expensive to rename. We also got the flint and steel, the shears, and both of the hoes. Both of them. Is there create aeronautics? Not on this server. It's not something that we can really run on a server right now. Sword it is. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do that actually because it is too expensive. There's only a couple tools because they have like all these mega enchantments on there. It's too expensive. Unfortunately, I don't know if there's a way around that. Shovel. We can do shovel. Well, shovel's named actually. We can do. Shoot, there's really not that many options. So many of the things are over enchanted. None of the armor we're gonna be able to do either. Okay, we gotta figure out diorite automation. All the way down here. All the way down here. What is my luck? I know, I'm sorry. For now, it is named. Axe is gonna be too expensive, too. You really only got shears, flint, steel, the hose, and then the boots, and then... Not those boots, actually. I don't know about the bow. Crossbow or fishing rod. Yeah, I should have named things and then Uber Enchanted. Bow, I think, is going to be too expensive as well. We can try it, though. We can try it. Try it. Of course, like, the one time there's a name and item. It's like... It's controversial. Let's see. Oh, we can do that! Okay. Hold up. Not that one. We're gonna do this. Soylent Wasp Herder. There we go. Breaking the anvil. And then this one's gotta be Silk Song. 8 levels from that. That's not so bad, actually. Okay. Okay, there we go. We did it. Congratulations, everyone. We figured it out. This Foxy. Oh, jeez. This guy. You know what? I'm glad Foxy's in debt to me. He deserves it. Okay, so now we need to figure out a couple different things. We're going to do... We're gonna do... Diorite. Yeah, that's right, diorite. So it's just quartz and cobble. And then we can just auto-craft that. Or we could turn our calcite into diorite. We should make some actual auto-crafters. That's gonna be a lot better, actually. Ooh, man, pop quiz if you can remember the crafting recipe for the auto-crafter. 100 points. I know it's got a redstone block in there. I know it's got a crafting table. I don't think it has a redstone block, actually. It has redstone. I think it's got, like, a dropper in it. And then... It's got, like, a floor of, like, 3 somethings. Iron. Yeah, we definitely need some iron in there. You're right about that. And no, it's actually still sending to deep. You're right. That's a good call. Dropper, redstone, and iron. Big fan. Welcome in. How's it going, big fan? Oh, that's not so bad, actually. I can only make one of them. No! What did I make droppers for? Oh, I made droppers for the auto storage for the enchanting. I'm missing a crafting table. That's the part I always forget about the auto crafter. It's like, oh, yeah, crafting table. What's Chosen said about the drill? So we can't really go beyond 4 chunks. But I have a solution. You guys will see that in the next video. I played around with it after stream. And the next video is just... It's all about big drills. Okay, so we're going to... say that we have enough quartz. We have enough quartz, everybody. We got too much quartz. Please stop producing quartz. We have 200,000 quartz. I'm pretty sure that's the right number, isn't it? 200,000 of this stuff. Yeah, 220,000. It doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. Yeah, so we're mostly crushing down everything into soul sand. Like, that's one of the end byproducts. Washing that gives you a little bit of gold and then a lot of quartz. And then, obviously, we're crushing that down. And now we are going to be... This one's not even doing anything. Interesting. I think we should turn off the entirety of the quartz crafting. I do not think we're ever going to need 200,000 quartz. I think what we do is we just turn it off. We turn it off, everybody. We stop it. It's gone too far. It's gone too far. It's done too much. We're just going to put a lever right here and just stop it from crafting more of that. Please. Please stop. And then, let's see. What can we do? So we're going to grab this quartz instead. So this is the input from all of these washing stations right here. This one should be getting some stuff. Anyway. Is it gonna get some stuff? I don't know. Maybe it's too many washing stations. Doesn't matter. So that's the input. And then this side is completely blocked. We could take from the bottom. This side's dropping out quartz. We could also take a funnel from off of this right here. That would work. Is that going to just drop one at a time? That's so annoying. We need to go make a bunch more of the brass funnels. That's what we need to do. I need to make those. Can I make those right now? Pretty sure it's just brass and like kelp and something. Brass and kelp and something. Where is it? Oh, electron tubes. Electron tubes. Let's see. This and then brass. Very affordable. Love these things. Use so many of these things. Make it into other ores. Can you? That's how you get it. This is how we use it. So obviously we're also going to be turning it into granite. Blocks. Crush it down for experience. We could actually start crushing it down for experience. 30% chance. That'd be requiring some crushing wheels. Mixing it. Oh, interesting. For lapis. For lapis. Oh my god, what are we doing? We should definitely be producing lapis. I thought this was blue dye. How do we get blue dye? How do we farm blue dye, everybody? One lapis gives you 2 blue dye. Is that right? Is this real? Chat, is this real? Is quartz craft a calcite? Please God, I hope not. I have 100,000 calcite. Please stop. No. Listen, like a quarter of our entire storage system is filled up with just quartz and calcite. Okay, we should definitely be automating lapis. This would be great, actually. So we get a little bit of lapis. We crush that down in the millstone. That gives us 2 blue dye. We take that blue dye. We combine it with quartz in the... Oh, wait, hold up. Wrong button. Combine it with quartz. I don't know what that does. And then, where is it at? It's over here. And then we mix it together. And then we get 1 lapis. And then we just take like a half split of that lapis, turn it back into blue dye. We also have like 20,000 wool. It's genuinely a problem. Okay, this is gonna turn into, I guess, an entire stream of just upgrading the factory. I haven't recorded a single bit of this. Is it interesting enough to record? I don't know. Certainly did get messy though. We added on all of this right here. Oh, look at that. Should build a literal ivory tower. I mean, we basically could. Yeah, I mean, I have so many options. If only I was a builder person. Right then. So I was gonna do a couple different things. A couple of different things, everybody. Does anybody remember what those couple different things were? I sure don't. Lapis, obviously. Diorite, granite. I don't think there's any real use for diorite. Let's see. Uses for diorite. Obviously granite. Dolomite. Is that something that people would be interested in? What is dolomite? Is dolomite useful? It's just like another white block. I mean, it looks pretty nice. Come on, lapis god. A lapis god, we could. Yeah, so I only have A couple thousand lapis maybe. Mostly because of the tunnel bores. We don't really need it, but I do need it for the enchanting and stuff. It takes one of these to make the enchanting bowl. The bowl of experience, cake of an experience chanting. Yeah, that stuff. Okay. So we just need to steal some quartz. We make so much quartz. Look at this. This chest is already going to be stockpiled up. Oh my god. Too much quartz. So much quartz. The entire factory is basically just producing quartz right now. Essentially. Like, we take a little bit of gravel and we turn it into andesite and, like, some iron. And then the rest of it just goes straight into, like, this thing. We're producing, I think it's 16,000 cobblestone or whatever from this guy. No, it's using 16,000 stress. But it just produces, like, essentially infinite cobblestone. So quickly. Great thing. Way better than drills. But all of that power is going straight into quartz. So we're going to steal some power from this. I would like to... Okay, we can do it from right there. Or we can do it from here or from right here. These are basically our three options for getting quartz out. What mod adds that? Adds what specifically? Chat goes by, and then there's the stream delay, and then there's my ADHD train of thought, which is never really on the rails. It's just going 12 different directions all the time. So you gotta be more specific out there. Oh, the cobblestone generator? I'm not sure. Let's take a look at it, actually, because I don't know if that's in part of base create. I think that might be an add-on or something. Generates cobblestone. Mechanical generator. Generator. This is from create cobblestone. Yeah, I think it's an add-on. It's very nice. It's way better than the drills. The drills are kind of laggy, and it achieves the same thing. It's also faster than like 10 drills, so it's pretty well worth it. It's a high stress thing, but it's worth it. We are going to have to request cobblestone. But we're gonna get an auto crafter. Something happened. Somebody did something. Frontier, welcome back for 20 months of resubscribering. Hopefully you're doing well. Geez. Ooh, let's see about this actually. Let's think about the logic of this. So we're gonna have a frog packager guy right there. Take items out. We're gonna need a threshold switch on this. And this threshold switch is going to tell us... It's gonna tell us when it's full, right? So let's see about this. We're gonna take this down to like maybe 50 stacks, right? Yeah, 50 stacks. So when it's full, it's going to turn that off. And then I want one of these pulse timers. These things are so good. Oh my god, I love the pulse timers. We all love the pulse timers. This pulse timer is going to come out right here, and then it's when it's powered, it's actually turned off. Although I think you can invert that, can't you? Not like that. There's some way to like... Oh yeah, you can just toggle it like this. I think. You can do something to it. What is right clicking into? Something in front of it. Oh, that just inverts it, I guess. Anyway, so if we were to break this, now it's just going. It's just going. So we're going to steal this out of here, and then I think we need... Obviously, we need a block for this to sit on. I was thinking this would be the crafter. This would be like a barrel, but then we need more blocks between it. I have to like move it up a little bit. Yeah, we could just invert the switch as well. I'm not sure if that would... I was trying to get some distance is why. Because I need to be able to get items across. I mean, we could just have the autocrafter be like right here, I guess. I'm trying not to use any redstone dust. Might be unavoidable at this state, though. Yeah, it might be a little bit unavoidable at this state. Yeah, Chosen's done it, but so what? I want to do it myself. I like thinking through the things. We could just do a threshold switch off of the barrel. And then we wouldn't need it on the chest right there. So we would do just kind of the standard system. So it would be, let's see. So it'd be the funnel for the depot, the drain, the funnel. This would be the barrel right here. And then we could just stockpile it back a little bit further. And then we could threshold switch off of this. And then that kind of has, or we could do like with the double chest right here or something. Give me things that can be inverted. There's so many things that can be inverted. It's kind of nice. Yeah, we could do a threshold switch off of this. And then this would give us our auto crafter. But then we're in the same situation where it's like right above the auto crafter, so I don't want to use a redstone dust. We could use like a wireless transceiver thingy, but those break for me so often, I don't really like to use them. This isn't where that would go in anyway. I do think a buffer barrel is a smart idea though, because we need to be able to take some of this diorite and actually send it off to granite crafting. So that's why I think it would be a good idea to have the buffer barrel. And also, it's just really fun to say buffer barrel, buffer barrel. The barrel's buffer than you are. You've been slacking. You haven't been working out, have you? Gotta get them gains. It's almost summer. It is summer. It feels like it. Oh my god, every single time. Come on. No, give me the thing, and then flip that, and then drop out full stacks. Oh my god, please. Please flip flop. Oh my god, why is it so hard? And then there we go. And then we don't need the threshold switch right there. We'll just do the packager. And then granite can hopefully be in one of these two locations. Welcome in, Ethan. Glad you like the streams. Yeah, we only need to automate lapis and then the sugarcane, and then yeah, we can just automate the XP cakes, which would be fantastic. I would love that. Would absolutely love that. So auto crafter. Can you power this from above? Let's find out together. Doesn't seem like it. What if it's like this? No. Okay. That's okay. So I can work with that. I'm glad the wrench exists to like instantly pick things up. This is so nice. Man, getting this thing powered is going to be the problem still. Because you can't like power this thing from the side. Although maybe you can. Hold up, let's try that. I doubt it will, but maybe we can. No. I mean, what we could just do is we could just power the auto crafter directly and just leave the clock running. But I don't really want to do that. Because that sounds like a bad solution. But I mean, we could just do this. And then even if this is getting clocked, it like doesn't matter, right? Ooh, we could also power the barrel. That's true. Although I think that if we powered the barrel, that would also power the funnel. Yeah, it's going to power the funnel. It would work. I don't think that would be a problem, actually. That might be the good solution. And then... You know what? A redstone dust is actually fine. Because it's not going to be clocking. It's going to be, like, on or off. So I think one redstone dust is fine. And then we just invert this. There we go. Yeah, so I mean, this would be fine. Although you would want this to be quite a bit quicker. Just like that. That would be, this would work. This would work. For now, we're going to go ahead and do this. So we also need to get items into here. We need to get diorite into here. Or sorry, quartz. Ooh, right. We might need to move this, actually. We might need to rotate this like 90 degrees. I forgot about getting quartz in here. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, we might need to rotate this. Anyway, we have a solution now. We have a solution. So then, I'm guessing funnels will work to get items into there, right? Every time. Every single time. They're the wrong way. Yeah, that works. Okay, great. One of these. Ooh, okay, so this is where it's going to get a little bit iffy. Because I need to get items out of there somehow. It's not going to let us do this. These things don't go around corners. They don't change directions. It's straight lines only. And I don't want to use a belt. So... Oh, I can't do this either. This isn't going to work. So if we did something like this... Yeah, see, it just rolls off the back. It's kind of funny. It's a little bit funny. Barrel and two funnels. Yeah, we're gonna have to change direction on it. Yeah, we could use a barrel right there or one of those. This would technically work. It's a bad solution, but I'm all about those bad solutions. Those bad solutions. I was raised by a goat. True story. Could use a mechanical arm. We could, and we probably should. You're right. We probably should. Now, we also need to get a redstone requester somewhere in here as well. And that's going to be for cobblestone requester. How do you spell that? Stock length, one of these. Iron and redstone. Okay. Fans help? Potentially. I mean, they could. Trying to avoid fans, though, because powering them is kind of silly. Let's see. What was it? Like some redstone and then... Shoot. I already forget. Iron. That's what it was. Let's make a couple of these, maybe. Can't really use the requesters. They're annoying. I can see how they would be. I'm hoping that this works, because we need to get cobblestone all the way from down here, all the way, like, over to here, so it better work. We also need a frog. I forgot about that part. Got the tunnel bore, right? Oh, the tunnel bore can just go in the backpack. Don't really need those. Don't really need all of these right now. Packagers, frogs, links, probably some signs. Get those things set up, sending items back to storage. And then I want to know, how full of quartz are we right now? Oh, geez, so much. It's literally so full. This is why I was trashing it, and this is why we have 200,000 quartz blocks. Genuinely a problem. Right. Oh, you know what we should also do? We should make more arms real quick. Ooh, precision mechanisms? I think I still have a couple of those. It would be better if you had to craft it with an actual frog. I'm pretty sure that's frog abuse. Please tell me I have more of these. Precision. No! Wait, they're not in the backpack, are they? Yes! They're on the backpack. Okay, great. That went from instant pain to instant happiness real quick. Yes. I think we just invest all 7 of these. Invest all the money into arms. Yeah, I need to make my own, like, little precision system. They're not difficult. I need to, like, build up a whole new workshop, though. Okay, so we can just grab quartz from directly right here, and then just shove it directly into this one. This one will need a quartz filter on it. And this will solve all of this problem right here, which is a silly problem to have. That's actually got to be a filter, because we also need quartz and cobble. Cobble's the other one that we need to get in here. That's where the redstone requester is going to come in handy. I think we just get rid of all of this, though. See, that's why the arms are so nice. The arms are genuinely my best friend. And we don't even need this one. Look at that. Boom. We just... The entire thing solved. I think the community workshop has it. I really should be using the community workshop more, but I just haven't. I just haven't been. I don't know. I'm just a bad person, I guess. Also, Silksong, we didn't bring this up, but isn't that like one of the new games that released like not that long ago? I saw that on Game Ranks. Apparently, people liked it. I was like the second one, right? Isn't that like a 2D side scroller or something? I don't know a ton about it, but I know that people were apparently enjoying it. And that it was difficult. That's the other thing about it. Okay. And then let's get... I didn't think this would take so long to make diorite. Okay, so we're going to need redstone requester. How does this work again? You can send it to a destination. Okay, we're going to have to make a new frog. A new frog, everybody. I think we can just put a packager directly on top of this. But it's right there. No, we don't need that, actually. So we'll just do a packager right here. And then I actually want this to pull from up. Down? Down, up, up, down. You can't put stuff in there. Because I don't want it to pull things out of here. I want it to only receive. So we're going to do this for diorite. Hopefully this threshold isn't a problem. If it is, we can move it. We can actually move it to, like, the side. Because I feel like that would be a problem. Yeah, that might still be... We'll figure out a solution to that later. We could also put it down beneath or something. I don't know. There's, like, genuinely so many places that we could put it. So now we need the threshold redstone receiver, redstone requester. This guy's going to have to also be on a threshold switch, I believe. Hold up. So when this gets below... Oh, we also need this to search for just cobblestone. Just cobblestone. It's only going to be maximum 2 stacks. Interesting. Yeah, we could use a double chest right here. That would also be acceptable. So I'm thinking what this is going to do is it's going to be reading from the autocrafter, right? And then it's going to read when there's less than, 2 stacks of cobblestone, it's going to emit some power. So we need this to be inverted right now. There we go. Yeah, so it should be like this. And then this redstone requester is going to be going onto here. And then this is going to be requesting items to diorite. So can we put diorite in here? Diorite. And then I would like to get cobblestone in here. And then we're just going to request a full 256. You can only do 4 stacks? Let's do a full, like, 9 stacks of this. Yeah, so that way we just request a full 9 stacks of it. And then I think that'll work. I have to power this again. Oh, it's not on the same system. I'm stupid. Yeah, no, so you have to link this. You have to link this to the system first. What I might actually do is instead of having it linked to the entirety of the system, I might put it on its own specific thing. Ooh, there's not enough room for it. Okay, we'll just have it linked to the main system. Okay, so cobblestone goes into those. I'm surprised you can only do 256. That's kind of annoying. I think we're gonna have to set up a bunch of these for the enchanting shop as well. I think that's the only way to get like all the items that you want. Diorite. And then we just invert this. You're not powered. You power that. There we go. Okay, it's sent a signal. Is it gonna be grabbing? Is it gonna be grabbing items from like way over yonder though? It made a request. Sign is useless. The sign is telling it where to send it to. Although, no, I guess you're right. Think about it for half a second. Yeah, no. Because the sign would be useful when it's just sending all the time. Like this one is. Although this used to have a threshold switch on it. This should have a threshold switch on it. Yeah, because otherwise it's just being requested, and then the sign doesn't really matter. So I mean, we could just do that then. Hold up. No, you're absolutely right. Yeah, no. That was a bit silly. Thanks for pointing that out. I wouldn't have thought about that. Sometimes all it takes is one little comment to be like, oh yeah. Oh, obviously. Obviously I'm stupid. What am I doing? Obviously I'm dumb. I like the little sound when you like unlink these things. Can we get that on the loudspeaker? Hold up. It's a good little sound. Good little pop. Okay, so we're gonna take just wait, hold up. Oh, I can't click on this. Okay, well we gotta do this in inverse. Okay, let's go back down to here. We're going to put a extra link onto cobblestone right here. Link this dude. That way it specifically grabs cobblestone from there. And then this one is going to be grabbing it. Okay. You want this to go to diorite. Must send all items. Allow partial orders. Sure, whatever. I just get like a lever or something on this? Here we go. You know what? This guy is not on the system. I think it sent out a package, but like it had nowhere to go. They're floating around somewhere. Yeah, there it goes. Okay. There might be... Yeah, there is 2. There's 4? Well, actually, that one went somewhere else. That one's not that one's not for us. So it's going to be... Ooh, no, I think you're right. We could do a buffer system. Yeah, we'll do a buffer. Okay. Whatever. Whatever, game. We'll do a buffer system. And that's gonna mean that we need this to be a couple blocks higher up. Unless we want to move the autocrafter down. Would moving the autocrafter down hurt anything? Oh yeah, no, the bedrock like bridge like edge placing. Oh, it's so nice, isn't it? I do genuinely miss the movement and the block placement from bedrock. The movement and block placement are miles better. The inventory for crafting is also better on bedrock. It just is. You can see so many more items. Obviously this one's modded, so like you don't even get the left menu, which threw me for a loop at first, but you know. It is what it is. Okay, so let's think about this. This is gonna have to stay up here. We're gonna need a funnel or a whatchamacallit chute. I don't want to rebuild this as well either. So this is gonna be... How do you make granite? How do you make granite? We want to do... No, hold up. What's the crafting of it? It's just quartz. More quartz. Okay. So we're going to have 2 quartz outputs. Ooh, that's actually good to know. Level with the chain or below. Oh, yeah. No, that's a good point, actually. We can move it up by 1. That's such a weird requirement. Like, why can't they go downwards? It's a frog. Like, frogs can't have the high ground? This is oppression. Whose decision was it to oppress frogs? Let them be high. Not in... You know what? Whatever. I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna stop talking right now before I get in trouble. Okay. So maybe what we want is a buffer system for quartz. I'm not sure. I think what we need to do, because this one's gonna be diorite, this one's gonna be granite, right? We should try and make this compact. Obviously. Try and make it compact. So this is gonna be to right here. I think we have to have it be not like this. Because we need an amount of room to get items out of this and like into another crafter. This is gonna be diorite. Boom, diorite goes there. Diorite come out of here. Diorite go into... Diorite go into secondary crafter. And then more quartz go into here as well. Is that a quote? That's a quote now. That's great. You say one thing and suddenly nothing. I think this should also be a barrel. A factory gauge? You know, I have not even messed with the gauges at all. Factory gauge, what does this do? Might solve a lot of my problems. Link it up. Okay. Monitor items inside the inventory? Okay. Okay. It should be monitored. Okay. I do have a couple of these. Play the amount present in the inventory. This might solve it, actually. Oh, it can just automatically request. Well, that's what we need. That's exactly what we need. And then, obviously, you just gotta use a frog. Okay, so we can choose an amount to have it keep it filled up. Specified address. Okay. Yeah, no, okay, yeah, no, gauges is exactly what we need, everybody. This is exactly what we need. Why have we not been using these? Automated recipes. You know what? We can't be bothered with that, actually. That's alright. How do we make one of these? Precision mechanism. Oh, no. Chosen actually gave me, like, 6 of these. Okay. Fascinating. So that's what we would use. So I can just do... Hold up. Let's try this out real quick. I have a couple of these. So I can click on... this guy right here. Oop, thank you. And then I think we just put this like right here or something. And then we click on this with the cobblestone. 3,456? Maybe it's too much. How much is in here? Items. You want there to be at least 100 in here. There's technically more than 100. Let's throw out these. And then... Oh, wait, did we get this in an address? Oh, here we go. Diorite. Recipe ingredients. Expected cobblestone. Oh my. Oh my. This is gonna get complicated. Yeah, it still says 3, 4, 5, 6 of 100. For some reason. For some reason. Not sure what's up with that. Three, 4, 5, 6 of 1. Put it on the packager. Yeah, it might be what we need to do. You know what? We should grab 2 of these. That way we can keep them linked together, actually. One of these, thank you. And put it all the way back over here. Yeah, no, I think the packager is the way to go. Okay, so now there's 0 of these. So you want 100 items in here. Item missing. Okay, now we do it. Die right, thank you. So I think it just sent a request or something. Yeah, there we go. Hold up. Is that gonna work? Is that gonna work? Is that gonna work? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay. No, that's great, actually. No, factory gauges is exactly what we needed, because these redstone requesters, kind of annoying. Okay, then. We're gonna not worry about this cobblestone right now. Although we could put these in there. I guess not. Can I put this in there? No. Okay, then. We're figuring it out, everybody. Yeah, when in doubt, there's probably something that exists that I need. Right, so we're gonna grab diorite from here, and it's gonna go straight into here, and then I want the arm to be kind of, maybe like right here. Not a bad place to be. Where's my cogs at? I thought we would get up to a lot more stuff tonight, but I forgot how slow it is to like build a factory. And how dumb I am. That's the primary issue right now. There we go. Okay, great. So that's got quartz in it. No issues there. And now we're gonna have to replace this because we also need quartz going into another barrel. So we need to pull diorite out of here, right? Or well, we can grab diorite from here, and then we can put it automatically into this crafter. Let's get ourselves the clock set up real quick, actually, just to make sure this is working. Oh, there's a torch right there. Inconvenient. So it should send some requests. Oh, okay, that's the problem. We're gonna make this slower. Stacks. We want like, can we do like 3 stacks? Is that the symbol for stack? Okay, so now the arm is not catching up. Oh, this thing drained out is why. Or did we use all of our... Interesting. We used all of our quartz somehow? We didn't craft it into blocks, so where'd it go? This should have only grabbed out a couple stacks of it. Not sure what happened to all the quartz. The speed might keep up exactly, actually. But I do want to put a threshold switch on this. That way, if it runs out of quartz, then it will turn this thing off. That sounds like the smart way to go about it. And then, where's my quartz at? Literally can't access any from there. Oh, grab one from here. I do have 3,000 quartz in the inventory, so I guess we could just grab some of those. Yeah, let's just keep this topped up. 128. If it has less than, well, no, this is for quartz. If it has less than like 80 something in it, then it should invert. I think. Because it needs to have minimum 1 stack, right? There we go. Now it's got like more than a stack. Okay. 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 There's no world download. I do want to do one at some point. Yeah, we're gonna have 2 quartz spots. Yeah, we'll redo the arm. Anyway, so now we have diorite. Yay, diorite crafting. This is great, everybody. We don't need this threshold switch. Although I would like to keep a supply of stuff in here. So we're going to grab one of these links. That way this threshold switch doesn't affect that packager. I guess we don't need the sign anymore. And then this is going to be on a redstone torch. So the reason for this is I want a stockpile of actual raw quartz. So we're going to keep a stockpile of like 40, let's say 46 stacks. Something like that. So now that's going to take a while to fill up. We can speed this up a little bit by putting that all in there. It's very hard to open. Oh, not that one. Turns out a couple thousand quartz isn't that much. Well, the thing about this is that we wanted to, like, not ever run out. Like, minimum should be, like, 65, really. Because you could have, like, 1 stack here and then 1 there. In theory. Yeah, because when it puts in a stack of quartz, it's going to put it into one of these slots. I don't think it's going to evenly distribute it. And then how's this guy doing? Oh, he's got so many frogs in him. Okay. This needs to be less than that. Mechanical crafter could be better. I don't want to bother. Okay, so now we're just waiting for this to stockpile a little bit more quartz. It's honestly pretty quick on the quartz crafting. Because, like, the entire farm's just producing quartz right now, essentially. That's what, like, all of this stuff is. Yeah, more cobblestone right there. Okay, and now we just need to grab some diorite out of here. So I think we'll take diorite from this place. That way, once diorite completely fills up, it'll start going to this one. And this is going to have a diorite filter on it. So let's grab this. Boop. That's going to be going into there. And then we also need a quartz filter on this as well. I guess we could have the autocrafter right here. Something like this, maybe? I don't know. We also need the threshold switch on this too, though. We don't need a packager on this one. We don't need a frog for it. Basically, we're going to do diorite in. That'll do, like, the boom and boom. And then we need the quartz in. Doesn't really matter which way quartz goes. But this is only going to trigger once the double chest fills up with diorite. No, you can't configure the auto crafter. You just have to keep materials in there. That's why the mechanical crafter is maybe a preferred solution here, because I think you can configure that one, or like lock it in place. Yeah, so it's going to take a minute to like fill up and backlog the system, but that's fine. We have time. This is just going to run in the background, right? 2 stacks of rotten flesh a minute. That sounds pretty normal for a drown farm. Make sure you're using looting, of course, on your trident killer and stuff. Yep, you need a trident killer to run your trident farm. It makes sense if you don't think about it. Right then, so that's gonna be... Hold up. Did we do this right? Diorite, and this one is quartz. And now we also need to think about... Well, that's gonna be from the mechanical arm. This is all just kind of a side project anyway. Gotta get the threshold switch on there, and we gotta get the clock on there. So I think we're gonna move this one to the top, actually. Yeah, move this one to the top. And then threshold switch, clock. Same deal as this one. Oh, I'm another threshold switch? No! These things are honestly so helpful. There's so many nice components in Create that, like, I never thought we could ever need. But then once you have them, it's like, oh my god. There's so much you can do with this to make so much life simpler. Because otherwise, to, like, read from this, like, you would need to do so many other things. 20 ticks. That one's on 9 ticks. I don't like uneven. We're going to put that to 10. Just for fun. And then, what's this one set to? 91 and 77? Sure. This should be 128, shouldn't it? Technically, we can get away with, like, 70. This thing is so... Why can't we just type in this, though? They did so many good things with this mod, but why can't we just type with it? This also needs to be monitoring a certain item, not just... Right now it's not monitoring anything. It needs to be monitoring quartz, specifically. Yeah. Can't be too easy. I mean, it could be. It could be. Will I ever make the base nicer? Yeah, I mean, we're going to decorate it someday, but, like, I'm busy learning how to do the mod first. It takes so much brain effort to do a mod. And we know I'm not much for braining, so this is where we're at. But yeah, it'll get done. It'll be good. I got some ideas, some plans. Is that not how we do this? Oh, you know what? It's like this. It's 1-to-1. Okay. That's good to know, actually. Okay, so that's going to mean that our things are slightly different. This one only needs to be 64. And then we can let this go, like, way down. We'll give it a little bit of a buffer. Okay. And then if we put some quartz in there. Oh, is it inverted wrong? There we go. Look at that, everybody! We figured out how to do a thing. Incredible. We could do some droppers on these, maybe, to get, like, a smaller inventory. But I don't think it really matters. What is wrong with you? No, why? Stop. What's wrong with you now? Oh, more than 64 items. Well, that's impossible. Right then. More than 10. There we go. There we go. Now we can figure it out. I'm doing a braining, everyone. I just had to think about it for a second. What's this one on? So it's gonna need more than 71 is like the safety. That makes sense. I don't know why you're still... Oh, right. This is running out of die, right? That's also a problem, isn't it? Maybe we need to set this to more than 65 items total. Because that way there's guaranteed more than a stack of items in there. Okay, I think that's how we do it. Circles and spirals. I'll find a way to make this cave have a bunch of circles and spirals in it. You watch. You watch. Reading it and actively ignoring it. I need to look at the stupid thing to like do the stupid scroll wheel, okay? I can do that and the read at the same time. Creeper visit. No, why would you do that? I did do a spiky castle that one time. And that didn't have did it have any circles in it? One of the towers might have been circling. Okay, so that's how we do this, everybody. And then we do need to reconfigure this as well. Hold on. So we're going to grab quartz from here. That's going to be input to there and input to there. We're going to grab things from here, and that's going to be input to there. Yeah, so quartz goes into both of these, fills those up. Diorite goes into that one. Brilliant. Truly immaculate. Genius level intellect. Yeah, I've been locked in my cave this entire season. Just working away at trying to figure out what does what. That's why, genuinely, you know the mod pack before you join a mod server, right? Not me. Not me. So this has way too much cobblestone in it. I'm not sure why it's doing that. All these have more than, like, a stack in them. So they're not going to be like... Oh, you know what? We forgot to put the buffer in it is why. Ooh, the buffer's going to be interesting. Packager can put straight into a chute, right? Yeah, no, it can. It can. Okay, so we just need to move this guy up. Oh, God, that's right. I forgot it does that. Right, so I think we're just going to do a regular chute there, and then we'll just move this one up. We have the distance on these frogs really long. They got incredibly long tongues. Oh, never mind. Not long enough. Right as I, like, compliment that. Diorite. Let's see. Okay, now the other factory gauge is still properly configured. So that means that this chute's gonna be the inventory that's reading, basically. Hopefully that works out for us. This just needs to have one... You know what? Let's just make it do, like, 30 items at a time. Diorite. And that should have sent a signal. Yeah, there goes the package, everybody. That should only have like 30 items in it. And then I think what we can do is we can just put some of these packages in there. No, it still has a backlog. Why does it got a backlog, everybody? Ah, what's happening? Yeah, sometimes auto mod's a bit weird, but it tries. It's mostly the Twitch auto mod that does it. Why are you still clicking? What are you doing? Oh, you get too much quartz in you. And that's why you're not supposed to click if you have less than like 70 items in you. Why are you still going? Yeah, see, you're not supposed to do that. We're gonna raise this up. So now if it has more than 86 items in it, it will power that, which will unpower it, which will do that. Okay. Yeah, that shouldn't have been doing that in the first place. How are we doing over here? How much granite do we have? Basically none. That's all we've got. Hey, look, this is making quartz though, so that's good. Welcome back, Happy. Let's see. Yeah, for some reason this is not like, I don't know. Would a hopper do it? I don't think a hopper would do it. Chute can only hold 16 items. Maybe a smart chute then. Is that gonna request an item? I don't know. We have so many boxes here. I feel like this is maybe just facing the wrong direction or something. Oh, wait, can we power this? Would that help? I want to take things out of the frog. Yeah, there we go. Wait, no, it's putting items out. Hold up. Nope. Up. Take items out of frog and put them into chute. Why? I can't put into a chute? Well, how am I supposed to do a buffer system then? Oh. Package has 9 slots. Yeah, but like these only have like... Okay, that has a stack and a half in it. Okay. These all have more than a stack in them. Which is really annoying. Yeah, this is all actually just trash. Because it produces so much cobblestone, there's not even anywhere to store this in the system right now. Of course, it takes forever to burn items. Why are you so slow? Yeah, I need to make it just ask for like 30 items or something. Okay, you know, I guess I'll just pick up literally everything and throw it in one pile. Normally you just like zip around and burn everything at once. Right then. So what is this? What is the problem here? What is the actual problem? You're only requesting 30 items. This does not have 30 items in it. The frog doesn't have 30 items in it. This should be requesting 30 items. Diorite. Sending cobblestone. Promised items. Yep, 30. Save and close. Shouldn't you be like doing the thing then? It should be doing the thing. Make promises expires, so send it again. No open promises? I don't know. Reset all settings. Well, that's not what I wanted. Thank you. Hold up. You, cobblestone. Items. 30. Diorite. Excuse me, Diorite. Thank you. This guy's name is Diorite. He's linked to the thing. He's linked to the thing. Okay. It should have made a request. There's our package. It should have, Oh, God, no, it's just making quartz blocks. What are you doing? I didn't think that, like, cobblestone would be the limiting factor. Okay, well, this is obviously a problem, so we're just gonna put that in there to break it. How is it not sending items? It's supposed to be putting into the buffer, like... It has the 30 in these. These are not... Is this not, like... Right? No, now it's just putting out onto the line. It's pulling the thing out of the frog, and then the frog's picking it up and putting it in there. So it's just not putting things down. This guy has to be on top of Packager, right? Has to be on top of Packager, right? Shoot. We solved our quartz issue. Just had to give it a minute. Well, I'm not gonna go to Chosen's. I want to figure it out myself. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. But you have said it like 100 times. I'd rather suffer in pain. Yes. So this is just not working, though. I think we just need to look at these again. For some reason... Yeah. Okay, so you link it to the thing, you put it on the packager. It's supposed to be reading from the inventory. But the inventory is, like, not what we need. I think we just get rid of the buffer, then. Let's just get rid of this. Get rid of that. We just put it directly in there. Because reading from the buffer appears to be the problem that we're having. Okay, and then let's do dial right, and then boop. And then we gotta go relink this factory gauge way all the way across the base. All the way over here. There we go. Yeah, the chute does have a 1-stack inventory, but that is apparently causing us problems because it was working better before. We were actually getting the proper amount of items. Yeah, okay, good. That's still broken. I want it to be broken. Let's see. So this just needs to be target amount in storage. 100. Let's do 65? I don't know. It's gonna send a request for, like, how many items, though. There's so many packages, though, all over the place. I feel like that should have gotten... Oh, wait, you know what I didn't do? I didn't do this. Die right, thank you. Oh, I keep doing that. It did actually work, though. It did work. It did work. It just takes a minute sometimes. Maybe wants goggles. Goggles are only for good frogs. Only for good frogs. Yeah, see, it's grabbing too many items. I want this to be... Right, okay. We do need a buffer. We do need a buffer. But we can't put the frog up too higher. Because I want this to grab, like, a stack of items, but it's grabbing... They're in packages, which is annoying. But then, like... We need this thing to be at more than 65. And then, like, if it goes below 65, it's not going to work. And this is going to grab 65, but it can't put 65 in there because it's not going to work. Yeah, okay, so it's just genuinely, it's just being a problem. I feel like that's the issue. Okay, so basically, it's stupid is what I'm trying to say. It's stupid. Get out of here, Cobblestone. We got so many boxes over here. Okay, so better buffer system is what we need, everybody. And to do that, we're going to need, obviously, a chute. So chute is going to have to go there. We're going to have to get ourselves a chest. Or we could just do a, what do you call it? Barrel. That's what we're going to do. Barrel right there. Packager is going to go on the side of that barrel. And then we're going to get our diorite frog. Let's put this on the front of it so it doesn't look as stupid. Still relatively stupid, but not as bad. Get this one, throw it over there. You go ahead and stick your tongue on that live electrical wire over there. And then... That's not how you spell diorite. Diorite. There we go. Boom. Okay, great. Now what we want to do is we want to get this factory gauge right here. And now this factory gauge needs to be set to le cobblestone, which I don't have any. So I threw it away. Okay, cobblestone goes right there. Boom. Great. Target them out. You want to have a stack of this in there. One stack. Always one stack in there. This set to diorite. Boom. There we go. I think that should do. Should be requesting that. Brilliant. Let's set this to 9 stacks. So we want 9 stacks of cobblestone to be in here, which means that should have just sent a request. It's a little bit slow, but that should do it. Yep, send it down the line. Boom. Great, now this has got 9 stacks in here. That's literally all we need. And now this is going to be getting restocked with some cobblestone. There we go. And I believe that is the entirety of all of our problems solved, everybody. At least when it comes to that. This is still a problem, though. set this to 5 ticks. No. 6. Maybe 7. Okay, that's all we need. So now we have the buffer system set up. That is actually going to properly keep us stocked up with quartz, as you can see here. Or it's going to keep us stocked up with cobblestone, because we have ample supplies of cobblestone in here. Anytime this gets below 9 stacks, it's going to request an amount more, and it didn't even request a full 9 stacks, so that's fine, actually. Wasn't trying to be God. And then this thing is really only going to get diorite once this chest fills up of diorite. There's more quartz in here, of course. So if we just go ahead and like fill this up real quick with something like that. Oh, of course, that got a little bit in there. Excuse me. There we go. Okay. More quartz in there. No, please, less quartz, less quartz. Anything but more quartz. Okay, so now, once this spits out a stack of diorite, that'll put it right there. This should have put diorite into here. Oh wait, all these funnels are set up with filters, right? That one's set up with filter, that one's set up with filter. Where's it putting diorite? Because it should be putting it in here. Where is it putting diorite? Anyone? Anyone? That's definitely diorite. Where's he going? Where's it going? I don't understand. Oh, that time it did it. Okay, now it's doing it. I don't understand why it was taking stacks and stacks of diorite out before and where those stacks of diorite were going. That's genuinely so confusing. Like, what's happening? Because this right here is the only other input. You can kind of see it there in blue. Kind of a difficult spot to see. But this is the input. So it can't place items there. It's only grabbing quartz from there. And then the only outputs are these, like, 3 funnels. Both of which have a quartz filter, and then the third one has a diorite filter, and then this is another input. So blue is input, yellow's output. So where was it putting the diorite? Diorite's going in lava where it belongs. I mean, a little bit. Yeah, I don't blame you. Interesting. That's, yeah, very confused about where exactly that was going. It's not going up here. Into the cauldrons? No, these, it's not set up to give to these. I saw it pick up a bunch of diorite, though. Am I tripping? Am I crazy? Not complete stacks? This is set up to, no, it's set up to drop 64. So it was dropping out 64. This is where it was picking it up. And see, now it's only taking a partial stack. We could set this up to probably be faster. Now that this is properly working. See, what's this one reading? Oh, this one isn't reading anything. No, that's kind of what we want, though. Yeah, diorite definitely got taken, for real. No cap. I placed one die, right? Yeah, see, it's not evenly putting quartz in there. Although I'm pretty sure this is set up to drop, yeah, it's set up to drop stacks. Or no, maybe it is evenly putting quartz in there. I don't know. Anyway, so we also want to automate lapis tonight, and that would be nice. Now, lapis is actually pretty easy. To get it, we can do mixing. So we want to take another quartz output and mix that with blue dye, get ourselves a mixer. I know, I am complaining about diorite disappearing. I never thought I'd see the day. But here I am. Here I am. Okay. So now we're going to do... Oh, God, there's so much cobblestone over here. I think the arm has plenty of room to have another quartz output. So this should actually be pretty easy. Throw is pilfering again. No! I'm trying to think of the like logic for this, because you need a little bit of a circular system to make this actually work. Joke's on me. Ah, well, joke's on you. I like having jokes be on me. Bet you didn't see that one coming. Did I throw away the mixers somewhere? I think I put them all the way on the other side of the base. More circles. Don't threaten me with a good time. One of these, I think. Hopefully the millstone. Yeah, I think we'll need the millstone as well. Because lapis into blue dye is going to be a millstone recipe. I don't know if we need to do lapis blocks. It's a squircle. It's a square circle. Let's see. This is... Ooh, okay. So basically, we need to input lapis into the system to start with. We need a quartz input right here. We need our mixer on top of it. Because that's the thing that you can just do. You can just press and mix through the funnels. It's pretty sweet. We love it. Square pegs and round holes. I mean, if the circle's big enough. If the peg fits. I do like to drop out a bunch of these at once, but I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay, so what we need to do from here is a little bit tricky because we need to make sure that we have a depot that's right here that's like always full of stuff. Because we need to siphon off some of the blue. And I think, can we just do that with I think we can do that with a brass funnel, but I don't think the brass funnels work on the drains. No, you have to place them on a belt, which is kind of annoying. So getting like an even split of these would be kind of silly. Although I think what we can do instead is we can drop out exactly 32 from here. This one we can have drop out exactly 64. So that way it always takes half of it and puts it back into blue dye. Because let's look at the recipe for lapis again. So lapis is going to give you 2 blue dye. With a small 10% chance of getting a third one. Are there smart pipes? Smart pipes? Probably. I don't know if that would be helpful for this. Isn't that just for like fluids? Most great players would approve of my bootleg solutions. Most? Maybe not the good ones. Shoot. I'm trying over here. We're thinking. We're trying. My brain's fried. I didn't even really eat today, so that's what we're doing. I like made food right before stream. It's sitting right here. It's cold. It's dead. It's gone. Nasty. So this also needs to go back up and around. Maybe what we do is we... This is going to be so stupid. I actually think this is going to be really stupid. Oh, it's going to be so stupid that it doesn't work is the problem. I actually didn't even take creatine today. Like, legitimately, like, was so busy. Didn't even do that. You see what I want to do here, though, right? Use the dye bucket instead of dye? Well, no, because we're mixing blue and quartz together is the thing, right? So, I don't think we can. 12 from what? That's ridiculous. Yeah, I don't think we can. If we could, that would be sweet. That would be very helpful. But no, we have to mix quartz and blue dye to get lapis. It's not a great way to, like, get this where I need to go, except for the arm. So we'll just do an arm. I mean, we can just make the arm do whatever we want, really. The arm is so good. The arm is the best thing that's ever existed. Oh, it's kind of glitching out right now, though. It's kind of being like... What's it doing? I think it's grabbing literally one die right at a time. Right when I'm giving it, like, massive props, it's like, it's kind of dying a little bit. Just a little bit. We can set this to, I think, like... Really, it just needs to be 65. But I want to give it a little bit of leeway, just because it's, like, on a really quick clock. Yeah, okay. So, input... Oh, you know what we need to do? We need to actually crush... No, we need to be blue dye. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? We're missing a step real quick. Hey, look at that. That's finally hauled in some cobblestone. It thinks it's a leg now. Real professional. Real professional. I mean, hey. You gotta do what you gotta do, right? I mean, hey. You gotta play Minecraft however you play Minecraft, right? Let's do... I do like to do it this way. Hold up. Let's, yeah. I mean, I've had some janky setups before, so I don't judge. I'm not gonna gatekeep Minecraft over here. Okay, so this needs to go into the millstone. It's gonna drop out exactly 32. That's gonna get milled down. Powering that's gonna be not actually that big of a deal, because we already need to, like, do this anyway. Right here, so that's fine. And then this is going to have an item output, which shouldn't be too far down. And then exactly 64. So I think this will work. Blue dye there goes up into there. That's going to give you 32 blue dye plus 32 quartz. That gives you 64 lapis. So this thing is dropping out 64 lapis. Boom. This will have 64 on it. This grabs 32 to restart the process. You get 32 in profit. Is that backwards? Oh, get out of it, creeper. Also, hi, how's it going? Good news. Good news. So, as you guys might be aware, Minecraft Live happening this weekend, Saturday, 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time. And there's currently 3 Minecraft capes that are, you know, out in the wild. One of which is available right now. And then more of which are on the way. So the Moonlight Cape is about to be releasing. Or sorry, no, the Moonlight Cape's already out. But you gotta be in Argentina for that one. So kind of, you know, not the most convenient of places, but I have acquired, and this is actually crazy, I have acquired, well, paid for. I haven't gotten them yet, but I have acquired 4 of the Moonlight Capes. Wild. Absolutely wild. Because Stam happens to have his video editor lives in Argentina. Crazy. Like, literally the only person I know on the internet that knows anybody in Argentina. Or, like, anywhere near. And it's, like, someone I just met. That's crazy. Yeah, so his video editor is from Argentina. So, it's a really painful process to send money to Argentina. Like, PayPal, really dumb. In general, even worse for this. But, paid for their tickets. They're taking a bunch of friends. They're having a good time for free. They're sending me 4 Cape codes, allegedly. And then, I'm going to use one, of course. And then, Creeper, Mochi, and Bo are getting capes as well. They, there's exchanges happening. It's great. I have also acquired the crafter cape. Is that the one? The crafter is the rare one, right? The builder's the upside down, I believe. And then I do have dibs on a builder cape, because Mochi got me in contact with Ellie, which got me in contact with someone, which got me in contact with their friend. And then I paid for that person to go to TwitchCon for me and give me the cape. Oh shoot. Yeah, well, listen, I don't know. Mochi was just like, oh, I think Ellie knows someone, and then they reached out. I could have reached out to Ellie, but I didn't know if Ellie would know someone, but they did know someone. And it's also funnier to tell the story that way. I don't have one cape. Quit bragging. I'm sorry. For some reason, they did not scalp me. I did not get scalped, because if you want to buy the crafter cape, it's the cheapest one I could find online, $500. People are scalping it like crazy. It's not even available yet. It won't be available until the weekend. I mean, TwitchCon tickets are like $80 for one day, and that's all you need. So, I mean, people are making bank. I saw one on eBay. They've sold 20 plus, and that was like 2 weeks ago for $500. Like crazy. Crazy that's what's happening. The Moonlight Cape is also going for like $230, $250. And then like the tickets to that are like $40. And that's going to last like 2 years. Like, we're going to have the Moonlight Cape happening for like 2 years. So not even a problem there to like be able to get that one. So there's really not a rush. If you want Moonlight, I wouldn't worry about that one like at all, because that's gonna be very easily affordable. It's gonna drop down to like $40. It's gonna drop down to like $40. Okay, that one goes into there. Quartz goes into that one, and that one. Direct into that one. Okay, I think that's all. I think that's all good. We need some quartz in here. Yeah, so Moonlight is obviously like the best one. It's got like the custom texture and everything. It's genuinely the good one that you want. It's like actually nice. Oh, right, that's not how that works. Oh, wait. No, wait, hold up. This has got to be lapis as well. Okay, there we go. So yeah, like the Moonlight Trails experience is going to be live and active and moving around the world for 2 years. So there's a fair chance that it comes to your country or your state or somewhere somewhat close to you if you do actually want to go in person. The Minecraft Village Rescue one is still moving around. I think that's going on 2 years now. If you want to buy that cape, like it's very, very accessible and pretty affordable. I don't think $40 is too bad for it. Because that's basically ticket price, really. I think they're making like maybe a couple dollars per ticket. So that seems fair to me. Seems too fair. But Moonlight is brand new, so everyone wants it like right now, so everyone's scalping it. And also Argentina's like really out of the way for a majority of people. And also it's like apparently not like the most stable. There's things happening, allegedly. I don't really know. But that's what I've heard on the interwebs. And no one lies on the internet. Why would people lie on the internet? What's the plan for this build? The plan right now is trying to make lapis. Allegedly. Just go on the internet and lie? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it would be a real problem if, like, just anyone could go on the internet and lie, and then, like, if like, the more outrageous the lie, and, like, the more rage baity, and the more divisive, and the more crazy the lie is, the more money that person would make from the lie. That would be crazy. That would be a real problem, guys. I'm glad that that's not the situation that we're in, because that would be, I don't know how we would recover from that. Right. So how are we gonna do this? How we do this? And it would really suck if people could press a button and get a computer to lie for them. That would also be bad. Using chase cogwheels. Yeah, but flipping them to, like, get to be vertical. Rotate the chain drive. Yeah, so something like wait, hold up. Oh, yeah, no, here, like this one. Here we go. Yeah, no. I forgot you could just, like, rotate them like this. Like that. Yeah, there we go. And then it's going to be stupid, but that's my motto. It's going to be stupid. Okay, let's get some lapis on here. What? Oh my god, it just rolled. It just rolled the wrong way. This is actually gonna work though, isn't it? If it works, it's not jank. I don't know. I've seen a lot of things that work in quotes, but are jank. Right, clicking items right into the funnel. Can you? Oh, I guess you can. No, I didn't know that. I don't know if you could put a cog into this. If we could put a cog into that, that would be great. This is obviously not a great solution, but I'm also not really worried about it. Oh, not in base create, but you can otherwise. Because, yeah, no, you can't just, like... I mean, you can put a cog off of the side of it. That's not really what I need. Nah, not really what I need. Getting things, like, perpendicular from your direction is really silly sometimes. Encased... Hold up. Encased... Am I stupid? Encased... Chain drive is all we have. Encased chain cogwheel. No, we don't have that. That would be helpful, though. That'd be helpful. This thing is very loud, actually. So it's mixing up hecka lapis lazuli. How's this doing down here? It's got 16 in it. Oh, the arm's grabbing, like, one at a time. It needs more quartz. And then we should see this drop out a full stack in a second. Yep, and then this should have gotten more lapis in it. It did. Okay, great. So now we're farming lapis, and that is very nice. I do approve of this. And it's all coming from quartz as well. I've burned so much quartz. We really should have set this up, like, quite a while ago. Why can I not open that chest? It's right there. It's right there on the... Okay. Go from that side. Okay, then. So this is actually a great addition. I think this is actually fantastic in a lot of different ways. Now, we could make this be lapis blocks. But I don't know if that's really necessary. So what we're going to do is we're going to put in ourselves a couple of these guys. Let's do this one to here. Only send, thank you. Boop, and boop. I need to redo all these chain drives at some point, because there's actually 2 overlapping chain drives on top of each other, because you can't just add one in the middle. it just creates a new one. So it's technically 2 right here. Upgraded backpacks. I'm not too worried about it. Also, I rely a lot on the double wide of the chests. Now, what we are gonna do is I want a threshold switch. We're gonna send all lapis straight to storage because there's not a lot that you can do with lapis directly, right? Uses. Blocks. Oh! What? God dang, there's another thing to do. We can just make prismarine. Oh, 12? Okay, now that's fine. We haunt it, and then we can get... that's ridiculous. 75% chance of a shard, and then 12% chance of crystal. Is there anything that you can do with these, or is it just blocks? You can blast furnace it down at a blue dye. That's kind of cool. Hold up. So, what is it? What about the crystals? Brass frontlight? Oh, you don't actually need that. You can crash it down into more quartz! Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. It'll never end. It'll keep going. We can just farm more quartz. You get 1 quartz guaranteed. 50% chance of 2 additional quartz. Glowstone dust. Wait, no. No, it just keeps going. It keeps going. No. No, stop. Please. What can we do with glowstone? We can make a light block. What? You can make light blocks? That's actually kind of cool. Chromatic compound? What is this? No, we've gone too far down the rabbit hole, everybody. Loophole found. No, rabbit hole found. No, what is compound? You can make it, but like, what's it used for? This might be nothing, actually. Because like, I'm left and right clicking it, it doesn't do anything. So maybe that doesn't do anything. What am I doing? We need to go back to lapis. Because lapis haunting gives you... Is that not the right button? Lapis haunting gives you prismarine shards. And then... No, sorry. Lapis haunting gives you prismarine crystals, which then crushed down gives you glowstone dust. And then that can give you, like, strength potions. Or... It said it was doing something over here. No, that's just going to give you, like, level 2 potions. And then, is there glowstone blocks? What can we do with glowstone blocks? Normal vanilla stuff. Okay. Yeah, no, it all started a rabbit hole as soon as we started using more quartz. You know what I should do? There is oh, what's it called? There's like a spinny thing that you can use. It's part of like Farmer's Delight. You can use it with a cutting board. Because what you can do is you can use the quartz blocks on the cutting board to get back to nether quartz, which is really what I need to do. The slicer. Thank you, slicer. Yes, this thing. Create slice and dice. Yes. This would be great. A turntable. A turntable? Because we can put an axe in this, and then we can turn a bunch of our quartz blocks back into quartz. Which would be really helpful. And then we can jumpstart a bunch of this. Ooh, we should put a block compactor on this. Uses so much durability. I mean, that's fine. We can just like autocraft axes. That's fine. As many things that technical. It's this thing that spins. What else do you call a turntable? This doesn't seem to be getting backed up of items, which is great. So the other one over here does get backed up of items. This one, like, for some reason, it just has 500 red sand in it. And you know what? The other one that I have also gets backed up of items. This guy down here. One of them? Here we go. This one. This one gets backed up of, like, 500 stuff as well. I thought we'd be able to see it, but we can't from here. Or was he dizzy? Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. Anyway. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Stock link. Here we go. This one we're gonna put the threshold switch on, but I do want to get a compactor onto here. This was very nice and clean. I like having all the funnels in a row and stuff. That's pretty cool. But now it's getting a little bit less clean. We did manage to figure out the entire system though. It's pretty decent. A lot of like empty space right here, but that's okay. Really just moving quartz over. This is just for turning it into like blocks and whatnot. Gold. Yeah, it's just the room for gold compacting. Nothing but potatoes. Hey man, tasty taters. I have so many potatoes. I don't need any other food. It's not like I'm fighting a bunch of mobs. I need like PvP good food or something, like high saturation. We could do like golden carrots though. We could autocraft golden carrots. Is there actually chicken nuggets? No, there's no chicken nuggets in this. Get out of here. Nicer when you put an axe or a knife doesn't use durability ever. Oh, that's nice to know. Those potatoes, man. Okay, so I want to get a compactor. So we could have this be a depot. That's our depot now. Okay, so now we got to take it out of this depot, put it into a basin. I mean, we could just take out this chest and make it simpler and just go into like another chest right here, but I don't want to do that. Right, where's all of our basins? All of our basins are in a line on this line right here, which is actually very convenient for me because that's where we would need it to be. So never mind. This can go back to a drain. No. And then every time. Every single time. So this is going to try and make the... Oh, what do you call it? It's going to try and make the glazed cake bowls. Or no, it doesn't have the recipes. It doesn't have all the ingredients for that. So I think we don't necessarily need to do this with the filter item. But we're gonna. And now get rid of all this. Oh, no, not the... Oh, jeez. Now I'm cooking. Now I'm messing everything up. Yeah, so that just goes there, and now we have our double chest. Baked potatoes is probably... Why is the mic so buzzy? What's happening? Not all night, and now just suddenly all the time. Baked potatoes is a pretty good way to do it. Let's see, where's my press at? I have one of these somewhere. Here we go. Inventory just gets absolutely annihilated in this mod. Oh, come on now. Is this going to be a problem? No, we'll just do it. We'll just do... Here we go. We'll just do this. And then... Is that going to be helpful? No, I can't grab power out the side of this. Can I grab power out the side of it this way and go like that? I don't think that's helpful, though. No, it's still not the right direction. I wanted it to be helpful, but it wasn't helpful. Jeremy, welcome in. How's it going? I'll be thou. Okay, yeah, compacting these into blocks is definitely a good idea. I think we should try and get block storage basically everywhere that we can. Or block compaction, rather. Because that was already producing like 4 stacks in no time. The stream doesn't lag. Since I bought the new router, it seems like things are doing pretty okay with the stream lag. So, crossing our fingers there. This is going to be on a threshold switch, actually, so we don't need this to be a problem. We're just going to send this to... This needs a sign on it, though. Where's this going? It's going to factory. And then we're going to set this up with a threshold switch so that when it has more than, 8 stacks in it, then it's going to send them to the storage system. That's a lot of lapis. Maybe we'll do like, I don't know. We'll do like a stack. Because these are blocks. Blocks of lapis. My storage is inefficient. I'm sure it probably is. Loaded baked potatoes. Baked potatoes. Butter, onion, garlic, cheese on top. That's how we do it. Yep, all the bamboo farms still work. They don't really break. Which is fantastic. By the way, everyone, I will have a new bedrock tutorial out tomorrow. Late gasp! He still makes those? He still plays Bedrock Edition? No, I do, though. It's just, this is our SMP right now. You know, Minecraft kind of, exploded, and then True the Bedrock is doing True the Bedrock things. Wasn't working out too well for me, so we moved on a little bit. They are having stream weekend this weekend, actually, if you want to, watch Minecraft live with them. I think it's going to be Alien and Moss are streaming? Alien and somebody. I forget. Okay, this one's going to be for lapis blocks. Dang, okay. So now we could take... Oh, man. This is crazy. So we just added 3 extra things in here. You know what I want to figure out real quick? Before we get too distracted. 2 stacks of blocks of zinc, that's all. That's crazy. I thought we would have got more than that. Biggest block factory ever. I mean, we're trying. I would like to try. This was still producing... It should have still been producing, whatchamacallit? Zinc the entire time. It kind of feels like it wasn't, though. Kind of feels like something was broken on this and it wasn't producing zinc the whole time. I don't know. 2 stacks of blocks of zinc? That doesn't feel like very much. Can we recheck this system? What's happening here? We put down a new arm, didn't we? Yeah, this arm. This arm's grabbing stuff. It's grabbing cobblestone. It's keeping it stocked with cobble. It's keeping it stocked with andesite. So I guess it is working. It's got lava. It's making tough. Okay. Not making very much tough. Is this still working? Zinc nuggets? Yep. Zinc ingots? Okay. Okay, I guess this is how much I made. Seems low. Seems low. Okay, and what else are we doing down here on the end? So we could expand this. We could expand it. What are we making now? Let's make sure there's no other end that we can use diorite for. I mean, we could technically smelt it down into dolomite. I don't know if there's a market for that. If anyone cares, design and decor. I don't know if anyone cares. Can you get dolomite from the world? No, you actually have to make it. So, possibly, I don't know. Maybe I'll ask in the Discord, see if anyone cares about dolomite. I have so many other white blocks, though. I feel like we're doing so good on that front. So we can turn it into granite. Is there any other uses for granite? Gabbro? What is a gabbro? Apparently there are other uses for these blocks. What is a gabbro? Can we get that from... No, that's another thing that you have to make. Yeah, I could see people liking this. Need dolomite for making Futurama references? Interesting. Well, I have no strong feelings one way or the other about that. I mean, we could do dolomite and gabbro. That's gonna be kind of silly to fit in right here. So how would we would need the fan. So basically the setup for that is gonna be similar to this right here. It's gonna be taking the chest, 2-block gap just to get the things, and then smelting it, and then backup storage. Kind of basically similar to what this is. So it gets really wide. Unless we want to use like an arm to like... We could do an arm. For some reason my stream music playlist is like not on my stream music. Why is it going to another playlist? Anyway. If you guys have the Azurine to Zinc recipe, that would be a 1-to-1 Azurine to Zinc. I want to stand on top of this. Please, thank you. Let's see. Azurine. Azurine? How do you spell this? Heart full of neutrality? Absolutely. Where was the message? Where did the message go? It's right in my face, but I do not see it. Azurine. I don't think we have Azurine. No, it doesn't seem like we have it. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Azurine. How do you make this? How do you get this? Oh, Azurine bricks? Oh, okay. Oh, magenta stone metal. Oh, okay. Azurine. Okay, I mean it turns down into zinc. Crushed roll zinc. I mean that's pretty good. But how do you like can we make it? I think you just get it from the world. Yeah, I think you can only get it from the world. I don't know if you can craft it. Yeah, it seems like we can only craft it. Or sorry, we can only mine it. And like I've seen it around, but it's not like the biggest thing. There's a sulfur cube. Oh, someone's been doing some tunnel boring over there. Where is it at? I saw a bunch of Azurine somewhere. Oh my god, who did that? Oh my days. Oh my goodness, what is this? Oh. This has been here for a while actually. I saw blue stuff somewhere. I know I did. It's around somewhere. Please hold. Let me just x-ray through the whole world real quick. Maybe it's not in this area. Maybe it's somewhere down in the caverns where I was tunnel boring. I saw like a big crevasse full of it. I thought it was like over here. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Oh yeah, so when you're free camming and you jump up, you do jetpack into the ceiling, which is kind of silly. I noticed that as well. Jump up and get down, something like that. Let's see. I like because of that. Yeah, it helps to have a ceiling above you, I guess. Or bouncy boots. What a way to die, though. Trying to cheat and free cam around, then you die of fall damage because you jetpack. 2 lapis blocks? Pitiful. You know what? It's still we're not full mass producing quartz or that yet because we haven't maxed out granite. So it's gonna spend half of the quartz on granite. And also diorite crafting. Yeah, so it needs to make more diorite. It's almost full of diorite. Oh my god, what are you doing? Grabbing like one at a time. That's crazy. And then yeah, we're close to this being almost done. That'll craft more granite, yeah. Ooh, getting really close on that. What's our threshold on this? Hold up. Threshold is 70? This is like 60 right now. Ooh, yeah, okay, we should lower this up. Yeah, lower this up. Raise that down. Okay, so how do we actually want to go about making the smelted diorite and the smelted granite? Because we kind of should have done that earlier, like all of this stuff should be pushed down. We did mine out this whole area for the factory. I didn't think we would ever actually use it though. So we would have to get ourselves a funnel and some of these depots. That's how you say it, right? Depot? So something like that, just as an example. And then we would have to... I think we can just fan it right there, actually. The despots? The what? Yeah, so we can just fan it right here, and then we can just grab the outputted item, and it just put that into a filtered funnel, like over here or something. And that would actually work. Tear down and rebuild. We might. So what we would probably want to do is I would kind of want to move over the lapis one by 2 blocks. Which we could just make a quick little schematic for this and then just move it over. All of this stuff would be staying where it is, but we would do 2 little lava fans underneath this. And then, because we already have that same setup over here. And then what we would do is we would have a chest in basically both of these locations. Obviously just lined up like where this one is, but another one like right here. And then on the back side of that, we would just do filtered funnels on it, and then just an arm to pick up these stacks. And that's all there would be to it. Copper and zinc. Create copper and zinc? Okay. There's so many like bonus mods for create, it's kind of crazy. Okay. So we could do that. I don't know. Should we do that now? Should we just do it now? Should we just do that now? I don't know. Oh god, I need a feather. Oh yeah, no, the schematic cannon is definitely the way we would go for it. It's such a small build, but like we're definitely using the schematic cannon. There was like 12 other things I wanted to do tonight, and none of that stuff happened. We spent like 40 minutes trying to make zinc. Tearing down the factory. You finally got your wish. That's actually not right. So I want to grab probably from like, oh no, from this position to like here. Oh no, that's not quite right either. Kind of hard to do this stuff when you're on a jetpack, honestly. If it was closer to creative flight, that would be kind of crazy. No, actually don't want that. There we go. Yeah, you can use a lot of factory gauges. I'm trying to... Maybe not. I don't know. Let's see. Lapis. Put down a double chest real quick. Because apparently there was some lag issue with the factory gauges. I saw that in Discord. There was some issue that was being problematic. Did this not store? Oh wait, hold up. No, this needs to be. I gotta open this, put that away, put that away. We do this. So I don't know if this is actually stored properly. Lapis, thank you. Okay, and then, oh, this one. Well, not that one. The controls for this are so weird. So I think we would do just literally right there. Because we only need 2 chests right here. So it'd literally just be this. Out of gunpowder. Yeah. What are we doing? Struggling, suffering, having a good time, being cool. Ooh, you know what we're gonna run into, guys? We're gonna run into the issue where this arm isn't far enough reach. What's the reach for the arms? I think it's 5. It's right on the edge of that one. This is gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. It's right on the edge. 5. I think it's gonna be too far. Because we need to get quartz from there. Oh man, okay. Well, interesting. Maybe it's okay if we keep it like this. Where we have the things like right there. Yeah, a second arm is what we would need. I don't want to do a buffer chest, though. Because ultimately, the only reason why I wanted to move over lapis is just so that the cooked diorite and cooked granite were, like, right here in a row. But also, later on, it's going to make it nice and easy to get lapis out of here. Let's see. I don't know, because we would have to do a buffer system for quartz. I don't really want to do a buffer system for quartz. Because then we're going to have, like, a quartz stockpile over there, and that's going to be annoying. Unless we do, like, literally a furnace of quartz. But then it's not really going to do it right. It'd have to be a dropper. But then there's more funnels and stuff. More funnels and depots. I don't know. I mean, we could also do one of the factory gauges as well, just to request it from here. I don't know if it would pull from this chest, though, or the one that's like a million miles over there. 3 stream streak. Nice. Welcome back, Quicksilver. Quicksilver. Right, so how would we go about actually getting lapis out of this? I want to know if we can pull it downwards from here before it goes up. Why are you going that way? Stop. Stop. Can't get out. I'm stuck. Yeah, see, it goes in before it goes down. Well, that one went down. All 32 of that one went down. So maybe it's just because I threw it. Is it because I threw it? If it was because I threw it, that would be nice. I can't go in there. Well, I mean, let's just adjust that funnel then. As long as I can get items out of this fairly consistently, then, like, we're fine. Let's switch this one to 1. Okay. Yeah, okay, so this has priority. Okay, that's great. That's fantastic, actually. That's exactly what I needed. Exactly what I needed in my life. Thank you, Create Mod. That's fantastic. We'll take that for the win. Take that for the win, and then this might run out of stuff real quick. Hopefully that's not a problem. Yeah, so there's a lot of gear that we haven't named, but there's a lot of gear that's impossible to name because it's too expensive. I think someone mentioned some sort of way to do it, but I haven't looked into it specifically. I think like something with a printer, but I'm not sure if that's legit. There's been a lot of comments that are helpful, but they're for mods that we do not have, which is like, dang it. So close to greatness. Great. So question for me is water wheel. How do? Also, yeah, it's been a long stream. We got things to figure out. Gotta do stuff. We need some chain drives as well. All my stuff is like in here. And I'm missing everything. So it's gonna be lava fan, chain drive, and then water wheel. Could use lava for it. It's a fun one. Hopefully that's the right direction. Yes, great. And then I think we can do flowing lava for that as well. And then this would have to be stacks as well. Yeah, so there is basically all these tools in here. Crossbow, fishing rod, not the golden boots. The diving boots we can do, the flint and steel, the shears, and both the gardening tools. Easy anvil mod? I don't think so. This is going to be stack of 64. Oh, I cannot get to that? Oh, you know what? This is actually really useful. So I changed my free cam so I can actually interact. And this makes it helpful for some situations like this. Like, the flight is still... It's too floaty, man. Anyway, so now we can do that. It's too floating. The Java flight, I honestly do not like it. The Bedrock flight, I think, is better. It's too floaty on Java. It's too floaty. Name items for free? Oh, that's kind of nice. How dare it. Okay, and then this one is going to be inputs. And then this should be getting cooked already. Yeah, Gabbro and Dolomite. What's the Futurama reference with Dolomite? I need to know. That's important for my sanity. Oh, I love that you can just click on it. Yeah, it's like flying on ice. It really is. It's just it's so slippery. And like it kind of applies to the jetpack as well. Like I stop pressing buttons. 3, 2, 1 now. 3, 2, 1 now. And you just go so far. It's kind of annoying. I don't know. I know it's like the original way. The original way is not the good way. Improvements have been made. Things are better. On Bedrock Edition. There's genuinely still so many things that I love about Bedrock Edition. Maybe it's like Stockholm Syndrome. But, you know. That's fine. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Is this gonna work? Those things cooked? Get cooked. Start cooking. Cook up some Gabbro? Gabbro. Sure. It's a little bit slow. There it goes. Okay, so that does work. I kind of want to put it a little bit lower, though. I don't know. I feel like that's too... Oh, we can put it down here. Yeah, it was kind of like floating up there. I guess we're just going to take some dye right out of there. Yeah, we can just put it like literally right there, guys. Boom, nice little arm. Happy little arm. That one's going to be for Dolomite. This one is for Gabbro. And then we also got to set up more frogs. Bedrock Syndrome. Yeah. Only send and only send. And then I got more stock links. There we go. Yeah, that's very true. Anything that you don't like about Java, you can just so super easily change with mods. Genuinely. Genuinely. That's why people ended up with like 100 mods. Yeah, I think they chose not to add create copper and zinc because maybe it was like too powerful or something. The Hecaton cherries. That's probably gonna get me canceled for saying. Let's see. Gotta be careful saying random words from chat. You never know. Yeah, so now it's got a stockpile, 2 double chests of diorite, essentially, and 2 double chests of granite. and then it's gonna just start mass producing the lapis, which I think is a great idea to have this be compacted down into blocks. We've already gotten a stack of blocks of lapis. That is genuinely so good. So now we're gonna take the lapis, and we can... What are we gonna do? Haunt this? So basically, we just put the lapis into a depot. Literally just a depot with like a soul campfire underneath it. And that's gonna give us prismarine shards. Prismarine shards, not particularly helpful for anything like real. I mean, we could auto-craft it down into sea lanterns and prismarine, but otherwise... prismarine bricks too. That's not so bad. Turn it back into blue dye. Is that like a positive way to get blue dye? I don't think so. No, 75%. So you would lose. You would lose on it. But then the crystals is interesting because this actually lets you get, of course, the. You can scroll. Oh, there's so many pages. That'll give you the sea lanterns, which I don't know. That's kind of nice. Maybe sea lanterns are good for something. No, they're not. I apologize. My bad. But then what do we got? Then it's gonna give us glowstone dust, but we need another crushing wheel for that. And I think the only reason we would get glowstone dust is just for glowstone, right? But like we don't really need it. I think we'd mostly be potions. Oh, I get distracted so easily. Is there another item rename? Oh, there is. I see. I did not realize. My bad. I apologize. But we could also sell light blocks. We are farming glass and glowstone. That could be a good way to do. At level 15 blocks. Cinderflower can make glowstone. How do you make this? You can, but that requires the potion of night vision. So this seems a lot easier. So I haven't figured out how to do potions yet. So we don't really need Cinderflower because it's just like crushed down that stuff. But yeah, but the potion of night vision, that requires glowstone, or like, you know, that requires like all kinds of things. 237 pages of this. So yeah, no, that's something we're gonna save for another day. Potion factory is not something that we're gonna do here. That would be crazy. Automate every potion in the game. It's possible. We've made a significant expansion to the factory tonight, actually. I know it's just like 5 blocks, but I mean, it took me like an entire day to design everything up to here. So we're doing pretty good, honestly. 3 stacks of blocks of zinc. That's pretty good. This could be a little bit faster. It's going max speed. I do want to know how we're doing on stress. I haven't forgotten about the name of that item. 70%. Interesting. I need a second engine at some point. Okay, what is the name and item? Let's see. Fishing rod. Happy birthday from Happy. Fair enough. Should have seen that coming. Let's see about that. Very nice. Glad we're doing some naming items again. It's been a while since those have really happened. We also have a quote as well. Left them behind with the frogs. Not sure if that already got added or not, but there it goes. There it goes. Average size drill. Oh, come on. It's all... let's see. Where's the drill at? It's right here. I do have this called tunnel bore, so I guess so much for that. Average size drill. We can't do the colorful names on Java, unfortunately. Yeah, let's see. And then we also gotta go name the baby chicken as well. It's been just me online all night. I'm usually on the latest. Somehow? I don't know. Maybe I just have no life. 24 diamonds. We haven't made a single diamond all stream. Pathetic. Pathetic. We're gonna set up more shops though. That'll be good. We need to give this a little bit of time to buffer some items. Although, wow, that's making a lot of this stuff already. That's because, yeah, it's gonna burn through the stockpile of all of this, and then once these are full, then it's gonna fill up with diorite and granite, and then it's gonna just power all that quartz into lapis. Yeah, sometimes we see a couple people on. But generally I'm on the latest. I'm usually on until it restarts, which is in 15 minutes. Let's see. Now the question is, how much do we want to sell this for? I'm thinking like 4 stacks. 4 stacks of diamond. Seems kind of reasonable to me. And then lapis is gonna be turned into the things. Do I have more of those tablecloths? How do we make those? I thought I had more of those. Did I genuinely use all those tablecloths? Oh right, it's just wool. So we're gonna do 5 of these. Get some of this out real quick. Boop. I know they're different colors. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Unless we have some dye. Oh, actually, you know what? Black dye is not difficult to get. I also have 4,000 white dye. Somehow, some way, we got 4,000 white dye. Couldn't tell you. Okay, so let's see. This should now have Gabbro in it. Yeah, let's do 4 stacks of that for diamond. We're gonna do. Oh, which one's the output? It's called output. Okay. Okay, so 4 stacks of that, 4 stacks of that. I think we're gonna do like maybe. I can't imagine anyone will ever actually buy it, but we'll try and do like 9 stacks of granite and diorite. Yeah, 9 stacks of that, and then granite as well. 512. Isn't it 576? Pretty sure it's 576. The 9 stacks. But I mean, hey, it's available if anyone wants it. Okay, great. Now we need to expand this shop. Let's see. Make a colored name tag. I did not know that. Guess we'll put it right here. Do we have that in this mod? Great, let's grab a diamond. Actually, that's not where I want that one. This one should be something cool. Oh, do we have lapis blocks? We only made 4 out of 5. I want to do. Ooh, how much should we sell lapis blocks for? That's actually such a good question. How much should we sell lapis blocks for? A stack of lapis blocks? I'm kind of feeling like it should be expensive. Like maybe 9 diamonds or something? It's gonna take us a while to like really max out production on that. It needs to power through a lot of other blocks first. Let's see, that's granite. Ooh. Ooh. Looking good, everybody. We're not selling granite or diorite down here, are we? No. Okay, good. These ones I feel like should be like a diamond. Yeah, we can change prices later. And you know what? If people want to complain about it, this is where they can put their complaints. Right in there. I can't pick this up, can I? Oh, no, I can only do that. Okay. Let's see. Dolomite, diorite. We're selling a lot of blocks now. This is great. I love that you can put them on the ground, too. That's kind of nice. Quite a lot of things. You gotta walk through some chains to get to the rest of the shop, but it's okay. It exists. Set up a table for tough. I did not actually. You know, we're not actually keeping tough is the thing. We could set this up with a threshold switch though. Yeah, we probably should set this up with a threshold switch. That way we have a double chest of tough ready to go. And then oh, you know what? I didn't even set up frogs for this. So let's see. We're going to keep this on stacks. So once we get to 53 stacks, you can go ahead and power that. And then packagers. Some more froggy woggies. Only send. Only send. And then we need some stock links on these. Yeah, okay, so now we can sell tough as well. Play some Nautica. I do play some Nautica. Man, I loved Subnautica 1. I played that so much in 2019. And then I've been waiting for some Nautica 2 ever since I played Below Zero. That was pretty decent. And then I have played, I think maybe like 3 or 4 hours of normal Subnautica 2. I don't know why I said normal, but anyway, a couple hours of Subnautica 2. And then, yeah, I haven't like gotten through it yet. Where are we gonna put the goods at? I think we like move back a couple of these. Maybe move like Scorchia and Scoria back. Do I have more tables? I do. And then blocks of this stuff. So we have blocks of zinc. I think blocks of zinc should be expensive. I think these should be proper expensive. Also, this thing's like smart, right? It's not going to sell people things that I don't have. 25,000 tough? Oh, that's right. We put a ton in there. Let's do... I don't know how much this is worth. Like 6 stacks, maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 stacks of tough for a diamond. Yeah, so this should be expensive. This should be like... I think if I put it at 8 diamonds, that would be competitive. Because it's 9 stacks of zinc. We stream 4 times a week. Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. And it's at 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8:30 Eastern Time, late UK time, early Australian time. You can join our Discord server if you want to get like actual notifications of when we go live, because then the bot pings, and you only ever get a ping when I'm actually streaming, so you don't need to like question or doubt or think you missed something. Are these not gonna? Oh, I don't have room in the backpack for those. Right then, so a pretty productive stream, I think. We need to set up a serious shop somewhere. Yeah, well, there's not too many surprise streams. Fridays was an exception. A lot of times I can't stream, though. Alright, we don't need this. Don't need that anymore. Don't need that anymore. Okay then, so next stream we have some things that we gotta do. So Thursday, we'll be back again. There's a belt sign? I don't know anything about the signs on this. What is this? Train signal? Oh, yeah, we're not worried about that. Trains is something I haven't even gotten into yet. I do like how this looks. It's just a nice flat wall, except for down here at the end, where it's like, you know, disgusting. Disgusting. It's breaking the boundaries of the build. And there's no other way to get it out of there. Unless we can... Ooh, no. There's no other way to get it out. This cauldron basin is filled up on all sides. Nothing we can do. It's even got some things down below it. Pipes above it. Like, actually nothing we can do about that. To, like, move this to the side. We could put it down below it, I guess, but it wouldn't really work out that well. It kind of, like, they tend to leave items. Like, just floating. Not sure what's up with that. Otherwise, this thing should be pretty much entity-less. I don't think there's any entities in this entire thing. So that's cool. I'm not sure what really counts as an entity, though, but, like, all these things on the depots, those shouldn't count. Things on belts shouldn't count. The packages might count. And then I want to make sure this isn't running out of blue dye. That's got 32. That's got a stack in it. So we're actually fine. It's actually overstocked. Maybe we need to, put this down to, like, 30. Because you do have, like, a 10% chance of getting an extra blue dye. If we look at the lapis thing. Yeah, so you get 2, pretty much guaranteed, 10% chance of a bonus. So I'm not sure what the math would be on that, because I want to get exactly 1 stack from this. So some smarty pants can tell me what the math on that is. And then once these are full, we're going to drain all of this into the factory storage. That way we have a nice buffer of like 4,000 of these if someone wants to buy a lot. Okay then, well, I think enough distractions. We should probably wrap it up. So, yeah, we'll be back again Thursday, everybody, for more streaming business. I didn't think we would work on the factory the entirety of the night, but that's how it goes sometimes. You get distracted and you do progress. So we'll be back again Thursday, 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard, 8:30 Eastern, late UK and early Australian time. Follow, subscribe, do all the things, and join our Discord server. Subscribe on the YouTube channel, of course, and follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all the places. We have no one to raid tonight, so I guess we'll just wrap it up. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for 10 years on the channel yet again. Crazy.